I've gone live now on YouTube. I've gone live now on YouTube, so I've gone live now on YouTube. Sorry. So I'm on YouTube. I just have been finding it difficult to read comments on my YouTube channel. I don't know what is wrong. At least 1 minute of video is needed to start a highlight. Okay, no, I don't know where I don't know what the problem is, why I'm not able to see comments. That's very unusual. You understand? Mr. Ta, can you look into that? Because I don't understand why I should be live and I won't be able to read comments or see comments. That's unusual. Court class, can you people look into that? I don't know what is the problem, why I'm not able to see, I'm not able to, that's very strange. Okay, if you people remember this woman, Kudirat, we didn't know her name is Kudirat until she came out 3 days ago to remember there was this nice wedding last year, towards the end of last year, that we saw Oniba of Iba, that man that is chain, his pendant is this pendant, this something is small, his pendant is big like this. So those of you that don't know him, his pendant is very big and the chain is all this big chain. He's the only king that has the longest chain. At least if history will write it down for him, they will say, that king that during his lifetime, when he dies and he grows old, no, not now. Baba ni baba oni kunsin yo, dagba darugbo. You understand? It's up to his knee, and the chain is massive. It's like all this Davido's them chain, but the thicker. Ile eru, that's what they call ilala lele yo. Ole Jaske Lo Sherifa, thank you, baby. Thank you, darling sister. My hair I got from Yeye wig. She's the one that sold this to me. Yeye wig. She's in United Kingdom. So they call it Nlala Lele Yo Ole Woske Lo. That's the person we are going to talk about today. Remember that wedding that he did for the daughter Barakat? And all of us, the same way we carry K1's matter, or this is the burial of his mother, until all these Ganusi people wanted to come and pour sand on the cruise we had during the burial. They wanted to pour sand like this. Adakpadani, akora so wọ́n pé rárá, nobody should drop any Ganusi here for us. The way we're all catching cruise, tá gbádùn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, tá wo burial tínú wa ń dùn. Tẹ́ àwọn ìyàwó ń fún wa ní, they were giving us different kinds of display. Yes, that was how we enjoyed Baraka's wedding. Are you getting me? That was how we enjoyed Baraka's wedding. That month, that time last year, towards ending, it was talk of town in Lagos. Wo jẹ títí, wo tún di lọ́lé. The chop saute, people carry souvenir go. The next day again, the man still sat in his palace with people. They were still doing the party. It was a carnival. It was a carnival. Titilayomi, Kudi, thank you, darling sister. It was a carnival. Yes, let me pin down the YouTube channel. It was a carnival. So that wedding, we can't forget about it soon. Just the same way we cannot forget about K1's mother's burial soon. They only wanted to distract us. But kò lára tán, many of us are still having hangover. That was how Oniba of Iba did that wedding for his daughter, Barakat. Ah, mommy, she fridge. One moment, please. Let me close the fridge. If you like this gown I'm wearing, I have it for sale. Patronize K Money Signatures. If you like it, make sure you holler me. Should have come yesterday to see what we have. We have different like that. We have this one in stock. If you like it, comes with his own belt. Holla me, holla. So, as I was saying, that was how they did it. It's something we can't forget so soon. Well done to Oniba of Iba. And well done to a daughter tó farabalẹ̀, that made sure that her father and the mother who was present ó sì ń lọlé ọkọ. See, when we see our children do fantastic things, please let us applaud them. Because àwọn kan ò ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ mi ò mórí balẹ̀ pé káwọn ṣe. So the ones that do it, we should not hesitate to say well done, so that others that are not doing it or are yet to do it, they will know that we like such things. Ire náà á dẹ̀ kárí, by the grace of God. All of us hoping, and they were happy for them. And we have children too that are going to marry. Our own, ojú ẹ̀mí wa báyìí. Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe wa ṣe. Nobody will stand for us on the day of our children's celebration. May we be around like this to celebrate our children. In Jesus' mighty name. Be kudrat lie. Amen. So, I just decided that I take you back to that wedding. If you don't know about the wedding, go and Google it. You must still see the pictures. You will still see the hare. Because if you didn't watch it then, that means maybe that time you were busy working. You didn't have time to see good things. You were working. Now, go and watch it. So then you'll be able to understand why we are going to discuss about it. Because that time, we analyzed the wedding. Yes, we analyzed the wedding. What really made us women felt a bit sad on that wedding day was that it was strange to some people, but to me it wasn't strange to me, which I think I must have, I'm sure I made mention of it. We discovered that the mother of Barakat, who was wedding that day, she was by the side. She looked to us neglected, dejected, and that day the tears of joy was more giving more to the stepmother of Barakat, because she hugged stepmommy and she cried in stepmommy's arm. Stepmommy too was crying. And to me, for me, I didn't see any hypocrisy on that day. For me, that scene, that day, I saw genuinity. Let me tell you, laughter is something you can hypocritically release. I can laugh now and I don't feel like laughing. You understand? But to bring out tears from your eyes and you don't feel like crying, it's very hard. To bring out tears from your eyes and you don't feel like crying, it's not an easy job. When you cry, it's from the inside. It's either you are feeling pains, even when something is even extremely painful, you can't cry. Your eyes will only be red. You have loss of appetite. You will be down. You will be, you won't be able to cry. Tears most time comes from tears of joy or tears of, why did you do me like this? Pains of, betrayal. Not tears of irora. So that day, what I witnessed on that wedding day, I saw a stepmother and a stepdaughter, that many of us, it was that wedding that made us to know that that is stepmother. That was why that wedding trended. There were two stepmothers, but she leaned more on the Aisha, Olori Aisha, than the dark one. I don't know that's the dark one's name. You understand? She leaned more on the fair complexioned one, and they cried tears of joy. It was so genuine. It was very genuine. And my guess was actually right, because when we start to play Yabaraka's outcry, outburst, our explanation, my guess was right when I said Yabarakat, to me, didn't seem ready for that occasion. She came alone. She was just, it's typically showed that she was not involved in that with that child. She was like a stranger. Even though I also liked the position they put her. We thought that man was Oniba of Iba's father. So she's the one that even made us know that is the older brother. Is the older brother of Oniba of Iba, because they look so much alike. Assumption was that that was the father of, and you can tell that Baraka is also very close to her father's older brother. The mannerism in which they dealt with each other, action, it speaks a lot. No wonder, because we were thinking, is it that the mother of Oniba of Iba is not is it the stepmother that was sitting down beside his father? Because I couldn't see any relationship between her and Barakat, no Oniba of Iba. So I was thinking, maybe the mother is no more with the father too. You understand? But no wonder, it's now clear to us that that was Oniba of Iba's older brother and his own wife. You understand? That was Sister Bimpe. You are very welcome, darling sis. So it's a clearer picture for us, and now we can critically talk about it, because this is Iriri Aye. This is what we call true life story. Do I like that Mama Kudirat came out to talk? No. Before I even start our analysis, I must say, she failed. Whoever advised her to come out and go on, I'm not talking that it's even TikTok, and go on any platform to go and talk, made her mess up. And I'm highly disappointed in the husband that she's married to. Simply because he wants people to know that he also gave her money when the daughter was about to wed. He was talking, he was putting words in her mouth, and she did not think of her children's tomorrow. She messed up. She messed up. I know many people have praised her, but sorry, I don't lean with you people. I lean, my thinking about this matter is typically a different path. And I will critically tell you people where I think she did well and where I think she goofed. On this matter that is trending, that I heard her voice, Kudi, that bears the same name with that woman, I will tell her 1,000 times that she messed up. She messed up. She shouldn't have come on the social media to narrate or explain about her children. Especially because I will allow you people listen to it yourselves. At least it's not me narrating it. Let us start. So after the wedding, Everybody went their different way, innit? Different people had different things to say. We talked it this way, we don't. Mind you, many of us did not know the truth. We were only critically analyzing based on what they showcased to us. Along the line, all these people as well, all these people that are analyzing, they started saying stuff like, the reason why she left her marriage, the reason why she was not involved in Barakat's life is because it was claimed. She didn't hear, Kudira didn't hear Oniba of Iba saying it anywhere. People started saying she was a promiscuous woman, hence the reason for the separation. Hello, everybody. If you all remember, I will use an example. A typical example is Adeka's wife. Remember when she and her husband had fallout, that Mercy snatched Adeka's. What did people taking side with Adeka start saying? They started bringing up story that the woman was messing around. That is the reason why Adekas decided to marry another wife. Did any of you hear such things from Adekas? Of course not. It is always a narrative that people try to paint about senior wives. That is the narrative to suit and to make them feel good that their own person that has gone to snatch or do polygamy with the senior wife is justified. Until you hear the men say it about you, senior women, I just want to explain that to you people. Until you hear it that, yes, it is the man that said it. Call the man if need be. And if you have not heard it from the man, you have no right to castigate that man. Because I can tell you that it is a narrative that comes mainly for senior wives, and it comes from all these people that are in support of the second wife, or people, or even the second wife's friends, or people will just think, what could they just form the story and just say it. You don't believe everything you see on the social media or hear. That's why you see some people, they do not, I repeat, they don't come and explain anything. Una say the marriage not good. Una say the marriage, una say anything. Number one, Funke Akindele. Now the result we go just they see. They have scattered it. She won't explain to you people. Anything you write, anything you like, say. Because even if they explain it to you people, na go add una own, na go remove. By the time it gets to 1, 2, 3 blogger, as he's leaving one blogger's table to the next table, that one go add the own, make it for sweet. As he's going to the next blogger's table, that one go add that also, at more people will come and read it from her or him. That is how gossip bloggers operate. That is how gossip and bloggers operate. Hence, when we that understand what they call law, they always tell us, if you want to hear a source, read anything, you can never go to a blog spot or a blogger. It is merely hearsay that they deal with. They are not investigating anything. If they talk, they are just talking. In fact, we call it gossip spot. And what is a gossip? It is what? Coming from unreliable source and sources or sources. So you cannot, based on what people were not saying, you didn't hear it from your children, you didn't hear it from your husband, you just assume that they said, because people were saying the reason why Kudirat is no more with Oniba of Iba is because they said she was promiscuous, Ondoko Kiri. Did anybody, were they able to showcase it to anywhere or anywhere that man used his mouth to say it. That's how to deal with things like this, because it is very sensitive. Now they did the marriage. You, Kudirat, you went back to your marriage. Thank God you are now married. It would have been worse if you were not married. I beg me. It would have felt worse if she wasn't married. But she's married to another man, which is better. After all, Oniba of Iba has married several after her, Kudirat. 2 is now in the house. In fact, just last year too, one out of those two, before they married, the last one we saw, one just left. And how did she handle things that people were doing, gossip and all those things? She came out to say, please, 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 everybody should mind their business. When did she tell them that Oniba of Iba is a bad person, that they should leave her? She's happy. She's the Oniba of Iba and herself. They separated on good terms. That is how to shut people up. Then go and deal with your problem behind closed door. You are not a celebrity. It is celebrity that loves controversy because it also helps their business. It also helps their business. If you notice, I talk on celebrities a lot because they also like it. They will do everything to make sure that they are talked about. But when you are not a celebrity, wàá fọgbọ́n ṣe. Now, after they concluded the wedding, everybody went. The people talk. You were nice enough, sensible enough, reasonable enough not to say a word. You've won everybody's heart. You may not know, but for me, I felt, wow. Kudirat, or I didn't know her name was Kudirat then. This lady handled that matter well. Nobody knew what happened afterward. People were just talking anything. They are talking. Some people are even talking so that you come and talk. And they got you people. And who did they get? You, Kudirat. They didn't get Oniba of Iba. They didn't get Barakat, who is a baby. They didn't get Olori Aisha. They got you, Kudirat. And let us listen to her. We'll take it one after another. We take it one after another. I don't know why I can't see comments on YouTube. Oh. It's paining me badly. Undo me, Goni. We'll take it one after another. Okay? I'll play it. Then you people will listen. Okay? One moment, please. Our explanation from the beginning till the end. Till why I'm going to start to pass what and the judgment in my own reasoning. You understand my opinion, my view about it. And if you know people in this kind of situation, come and hear. Come and hear. Let us reason this matter. So, hey, can you put down that music? Sorry, please. Okay, so we begin from here. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, this is the other one. Àti Oníbà ẹkùn àjà àtà ní ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ̀ mí àjà àtà rárá tí bá kú ọmọ wọn orí adé tó wà yẹn kó máa fi àjẹ mí. Ṣé kò ìkọ́ sí kankan láwọn gbà yẹn ìyájọ́ mánéjà ara wa ní tàdéjọ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa gidi gan. Okay, now listen to this. The day she was talking to the I think TikTokers, yeah. Her husband was beside her, yeah, and she was talking to somebody. This marriage long dead, long gone. Here is an explanation, part 1. The reason why she separated from Oniba of Iba. Listen to it.
Yes. Mo máa jọ lọ sí school láti láàmú. Ọ̀pọ̀ Àwórì ni mo ti bí Báràkà. Nígbà tí màá ti kábíyèsí jọ gbé bà, a kúrò níbà. A lọ gbé ibì kan tí wọ́n ń pè ní ọ̀nà gọ́dọ̀. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ mi lẹ́gàn. Nígbà tá a kúrò ń bẹ̀, ẹ̀gàn ni mo ti lóyún Báràkà. La lọ gbé Ọ̀tọ̀ Àwórì. Ibẹ̀ mo ti bí Báràkà tó bí tiẹ̀. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí n bá tọ̀. Àmín. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mà? Mi ì ṣe ránu, mi ì mọ̀ ṣe. Ti di bí mo ṣe wà yìí náà ni. Mi ì mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe. Ọgbọ́n oníbà fúnra ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ̀ pé mi ì mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe. Nígbà tá a wà lè bàbá ẹ̀gbọ́n tọkùnrin bá tóòsì mi, màá mú jẹ́nu ọ̀nà ẹni náà. Ipe kó wọ ẹni yìí. Ó ń bá mi sọ báyìí báyìí, á jẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn jà. Níjọ́ tí mo fẹ́ kúrò nílé, ìyá mi ti kú sí mi, ìyá mi ní bàbá. Ṣùgbọ́n bí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run á gbé ìyá yẹn dìde. Kọ́lọ́run bàbá mi gbé dìde nígbà aburú. Ilé la jọ wà. Suddenly ni mo rí pé mọ́mì mi dé lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn. Bí ìyá mi ṣe dé, ìyá mi ní ìyá Shakirat, torí Shakirat là kọ bí tí mo bí fún. Ìyá Shakirat kí ló dé? Mo ní kò sí kankan náà kọ ẹ ló dé ló dọ́dọ̀ àwọn oníṣìṣì tó gbọ́kadà wá. Ipe tóun bá wá mú ẹ lẹ́ni sọ́la, òkú ẹ ni màá wá gbé. Mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ló dé, ó ya gbogbo àwọn aráalé wa gan lẹ́nu. From there, àwọn èèyàn ní pé kí n gbọ́ nǹkan tí mọ́mì mi sọ kí n tẹ̀lé wọn. Mo ní mi ní lọ ìtorí mi àti sùn àìmọ̀ lájọ ríra lájọ fẹ́ra wa. Mi ò ní fílẹ̀. Mọ́mì mi ní kí n ṣàánú àwọn pé yóò mọ̀ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú lọ́wọ́ mi ni. Ṣàánú mi, ìwọ̀n ọmọdé má pa mí lẹ́kùn. Inú ẹ̀yin mọ́kànlá tí mo bí. Ẹ̀yin mẹ́ta lẹ́kùn tẹ̀lé mi. Mo tẹ̀lé mọ́mì mi lọ́jọ́ náà. Níwájú Ọlọ́run àti tẹ̀yàn náà mú píìnì kúrò ilẹ̀ ọ̀bọ níbà. Nílẹ̀ Sàìmọ́ mi mú píìnì. Lẹ́yìn aṣọ tó wà lọ́rùn Báràkà, mo dẹ̀ mú aṣọ ẹ̀kan dání fọ́mọ yẹn àtàṣọ tó wà lọ́rùn mi. Ní pé mo kàn sí ń lọ nítorí àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ṣe irú ẹ̀ mà. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ja irú ẹ̀. Mi ò róyún tí mo ní oyún ẹ̀gbọ́n Báràkà gan gbà tó dúró sí mi lára tó wà lóṣù kan. Ó ń jẹ́ kó yé mi ní pé òun kọ́ lòun ní. Ìyẹn mo ní ká Ṣọlá tó jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n Báràkà. Ilé ìyá mi ẹni ni mò ń. Ilé ìyá mi ni mo ti rẹ̀ wọ́n mu. Ibẹ̀ ni mo bí ọmọ yẹn sí. Nígbà tá a bímọ tán, ọjọ́ kẹta tí mo bímọ ló dà mí padà sílé. Ló ń sọ ọmọ yẹn ní orúkọ yẹ. Táwọn èrò bá sọ pé àṣọ ẹ lè sọ ọmọ yẹn lórúkọ ìyá yín. Ọmọ yẹn ló dẹ̀ wá jọ yín yìí. Òṣèré lẹ́yìn kọ́ lẹ́nu oyún yìí lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Bá ṣe jọ lo láìfù wa nìyẹn, bá ṣe lo láìfù àjọ wa nífẹ̀ẹ́ ra wa lè jà lẹ́nu. Tó bá máa tó bí oṣù kan àtúparí ẹ̀ máa tún padà sílé. Mi ì mọ bá ṣe ṣèrànù. Bí mo ṣe gbé Báràkà nìyẹn o. Àdèrò ọjọ́ o lọ́dọ̀ mọ́mì mi o. Ibẹ̀ ni mo wà o. Ibẹ̀ ni mo wà o. Tí Báràkà lọ́mọ oṣù kan bẹ̀ ni mo wà o. Nígbà tó tó stage lọ́jọ́ náà ọbọ nígbà wa ọwọ́ àgbà Báràkà lọ́wọ́ mi. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí bá fi wẹ̀yọ̀ kan sí wà láì gbogbo bá jẹ́ tọ́lọ́ mi ní jèrè. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ìbá ti kí wẹ̀yọ̀ kan bọ̀ gbogbo ibi tọ́rọ̀ mi bá kù sí kó fi dà màá rà àánú gbà bẹ̀. Wọ́n wá gbé ọmọ yẹn ò ju ọmọ ọdún méjì lọ. Wọ́n gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Ibà. Ìyàwó bàbá wọn tí wọ́n gbọ́mọ yẹn sí lọ́dọ̀ ṣì wà láyé Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní gbẹ̀mí lẹ́nu wọn. Táwọn èrò ọjọ́ bá kọjá níbà, wọ́n máa ní kí n lọ wo ọmọ mi pé bó ṣe wà yẹn ò dáa. Bọ́mọ yẹn ṣe rí ò dáa. Níjọ́ tí mo fẹ́ lọ gbọ́mọ yẹn tí mo débẹ̀, ikùn ọmọ mi ti wú. Apá ti tírẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ ti tírẹ̀ wá dàbí ọmọ nípa ṣọ́kọ̀. Ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́dún yẹn Báràkà yìí o. Ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn mú ní ẹjọ́ ìyára ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń gbọ́mọ ìyá náà àwọn ò fẹ́ wàhálà ọlá ìyá o. Àwọn ò fẹ́ wàhálà o. Aṣáájọ dì láàrin ara wa pókè. Gbé tó bá ti gbé àwọn á sọ pé àwọn ò sí nígbà tó wá gbé. Níjẹ́ gbé ọmọ yẹn dọ́jọ́ padà nìyẹn. Wọ́n mi bẹ̀ sí ní lọ ra àgbo, wọ́n bẹ̀ sí ní gbé fún ọmọ yẹn. A ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, ọmọ mi come back. Ìyá ẹ̀gbọ́n Ṣọlá ó ń gbọ́dọ̀ àti ẹ̀ ní. Èmi àti Oníbà ẹ̀kú káàjà àtà.
Okay, so just that part. Now, you people can understand why she and Oniba of Iba, how they separated. That's homegoing for her. From when Barakat was a baby. And when she went to pick Barakat, Totiwa the big girl. You will hear more. Is one thing I want you people to hold on to. So you see how long, in fact, the woman that was with that man when she went to take Baraka from the man. That woman is no more with the man. No. So these ones that are there, they were never her rival at any point, at any time. In fact, the man was not a king then. He was living in one room in Ojo, and they were riding on Okada. Because I want you to understand when she was there, how poor the man was. So it was in between them that they knew that they were in love with each other. By the time she went to pick Baraka from Iyaramo, that was the Olaya, who is Oniba of Iba. By the time she went to pick Baraka, people told her that Iya Barakat, if you see your child, then you can come on your marare, and you know that thing. I know what they call kwashoko. That thing that they always show on consent. Those children, woman show on consent. That they will not pity Africa. That all these children are suffering. They will bring out all their money and give African children. That is the way they say Barakat starring. That is not a beautiful girl. Actually, she looks like her mom. You understand? That Baraka looks, when she got there, Baraka's stomach was big like this, her hand was tiny. If you don't know those children with kwashoko, go to concern. They always collect money for many of us. We do direct debit. You will see those children there. That's how Barakat looked, and she stole Barakat back to her mother, and they used Agbo to take care of Barakat as a young child. Listen, mom. Now listen, now, how Barakat went back to mom, to daddy and everything. You will hear everything from her firstborn for this man. Before I play that, let me play what then triggered her to come out and start to behave the way she's behaved. What triggered it? Listen, one moment. I'll bring it out.
Hello, ma. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi, ma? Ìyá Báràká ló sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí ti t'Ọlọ́run. Mo fi Ọlọ́run wá bẹ̀rẹ̀.
No, this one is not. Sorry. Sorry, it's a quarter, so.
Èmi àti Oniba ẹkùn káàjà àtà ní ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ̀ mí.
Sorry, it's a quarter, so gbogbo ẹ kọ́ bottle up ni.
Ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ló jẹ́ kí n ṣe é kó foríjì mi.
Sorry, ẹ gbọ́ pọ̀.
Ìjọba tí èèyàn ti máa nà ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀ tó máa ní kó kúnlẹ̀.
Ẹ má bínú. A máa pín sọ́ọ̀nì. A máa ṣe gbogbo ẹlẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Ìjọba tí èèyàn ti máa nà ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀ tó máa.
I dey come. I don't juggle up everything together. I want to pick the story from the beginning.
Ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ̀ mí, àgbà àtà rárá. Tí bá kú ọmọ wọn orí adé tó wà yẹn kó máa pìyà.
Fẹ́ wo ilé.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi.
Tí mo fẹ́ play is like 30 minutes. Mi mọ bí tó wà.
Ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ló jẹ́ kí n ṣe é kó foríjì mi. Kí n lè ṣe ìyá àwọn tó kù. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Kọ́ńtì torí t'Ọlọ́run kó fi ní iṣẹ́ àrọ́dún àbọ̀wọ̀. Wọ́n forí adé bẹ̀ wọ́n wò kọ́ńtì torí t'Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ibi tí bá gbà ṣẹ̀wọ̀n pé yẹ kí wọ́n fèsì sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ pé mo dókó kiri yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n jáde o. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ilé orójú ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ tó kù kẹ́mi mi léegun. Kó dáríjì mi oríkùnlẹ̀ ni mo wà. Tó ní nẹ́nìkan kan fún lọ́wọ́ ọba.
Bíbá kọ́ mọ̀ wá.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n bà. Kó dáríjì mi o. Ọmọdé ló ṣe mí o.
Ní ilé ní ìgbà tó wá bẹ́ẹ̀. Last video lélẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ gbogbo pàǹtí báyìí o.
Kó dáríjì mi o.
Ẹ má bínú, mistake tí mo ṣe ni pé ó yẹ kí n ti.
Ní ajẹ́ mi. Ṣé kò ìkó sí kankan láwọn ọgbà yẹn ìyájọ́ mánéjà ara wa ní tàdéjọ́ ní. Tara wa gidi gan. Wọ́n sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi àti Oniba ẹkùn káàjà àtà ní ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ̀ mí. Àgbà àtà rárá. Tí bá kú ọmọ wọn orí adé tó wà yẹn kó máa pìyà jẹ mí.
Bíbá ẹ̀kọ́.
ṣé kò ìkó sí kankan náà wọ́n gbà yẹn àjọ mánéjà ara wa ní tàdéjọ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa gidi gan. Wọ́n sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ibi ìbàkọ́ àwọn ayé tí fẹ́ gbé ó fẹ́ gbé téèpù yìí sá lọ ni o. Bíbà ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ má bínú.
Ó dá ọmọ tó jẹ́ olójú ire ní ojú mi rẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ojú mi rẹ̀ mi fi pẹ́kun jẹ́ o torí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ mi gbà tá. Ìbànújẹ́ ọkọ ló jẹ́ kí n ṣe é kó foríjì mi kí n lè ṣe ìyá ọmọ tó kù ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́jọ́ torí tọ̀ lọ́wọ́ kó fi ní yá àrọ́ bọ̀ àbọ̀wọ̀ mo forí adé bẹ̀ wọ́n o kọ́jọ́ torí ti tọ̀ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo mi tí bá gbà ṣẹ̀wọ̀n pé yẹ kí wọ́n fèsì sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ pé mo dókó kiri yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n jáde o ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n ilé orójú ṣe ìyá ọmọ tó kú kẹ́mi mi léegun kó dáríjì mi orí ìkúnlẹ̀ ni mo wà torí mi lẹ́nìkan kọ̀ fún lọ́wọ́ ọba ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n mà kó dáríjì mi o ọmọdé ló ṣe mí o mi ní fàṣọrú ẹ̀ṣọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ láyé kó lè bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n lórí náà olórí àìsàn àti olórí àbíkẹ́ kó dáríjì mi kó bá bínú pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní kálukú sọ sí wọn lára èmi ni mo fà á o kó ṣàforíjì fún mi kó jọ torí tọ̀ lọ́ọ̀ kó jọ kó má bínú kó jọ wọ́n bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ kábíyèsí. Dèjì àti màmá nù ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀ tó máa ní kó kúnlẹ̀ kó wà ní òwò ọmọlúwàbí kó student tó ọ̀dẹ̀ bí alájà mi dàkí má ṣe tí bá purọ́ mọ́ wọn kẹ́ kó rí adé fìyà jẹ mí máa student ni táwọn fún mi ní wáyà fọ́ sí màmá ké.
Okay, please, I don't want it to go too far. Now, you heard, because the videos are juggled together. Now, you heard the reason why she left the marriage. It's not like it's her intention. The man just went to her mother and told the mother, your child is in the house. Just go and take her out of my house. If not, if I get back to that house, I'm going to buy her. And she said it's a continuous thing between them. They have lived their marriage like that. In fact, stories have it that the man is like all this MC Oluomo them. One money motto. Àwọn tó ní garage. I don't know how it is true. That's what stories have. I don't know. You understand? I don't know him before until the time I noticed the man is when I saw that long chain. That long chain ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé they had during his inauguration I didn't even know. I don't know him at all. The thing that made me notice that man is that long chain. Tó máa ń dé bí orúnkún wọn báyìí. And that was what made me say, what is this? I even thought it was fake chain. Only for me to realize that the man is a king. So, she knew the man when the man was riding on, goes on Okada. So, you will say that if real love, because some people believe that it's when you date a man when he's poor, that is when there's true love. That's your own destiny. I don't believe in that, but that's true. It's good that you were there when he was a nobody. However, you heard some things that they said that you Iranu, you doko kiri lo shebe, and you didn't hear from the man. Then you chose that place that she's crying is lastminute.com. That's the one she just came out to do yesterday to beg. When the daughter, I will play that one, came out to say her own, as far as I want to believe, her own truth. So she, Yabarakat, now explaining this part you are going to listen to now is the explanation of why she came out. That doko, I not do she no, not be she no make me separate. It's the man that just left me years ago, not 10 years, not 20 years. So years ago. In fact, she said she stayed 13 or 12 years. The husband now is the one that was telling her. You understand? We stayed 13 or 10 years before she now married. More or less like she was celibacy, no knocking, as far as the explanation, what she said, you understand, until she met this man that was telling her to say it, until 12 years later. So, I want us to listen. So, she explained it here.
ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ló jẹ́ kí n ṣe kó foríjì mi.
Continue.
Kí n lè ṣe ìyá ọmọ tó kù. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Kọ́jọ́ torí tọ̀ lọ́hùn kó fi mi yá àrọ́ bọ̀ àbọ̀wọ̀. Wọ́n forí adé bẹ̀ wọ́n o. Kọ́jọ́ torí ti tọ̀ lọ́hùn. Gbogbo mi tí bá ń gbà ṣẹ̀wọ̀n pé yẹ kí wọ́n fèsì sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n pé mo dókó kiri yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n jáde o. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ilé orójú ṣe ìyá ọmọ tó kù kẹ́mi mi léegun. Kó dáríjì mi oríkunlẹ̀ ni mo wà. Torí mi ní ẹnìkan kọ̀ fún lọ́wọ́ ọba. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n bà kó dáríjì mi o. Ọmọdé ló ṣe mí o. Mi ní faṣọ rẹ̀ ṣòro mọ́ láyé kó lè bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n lórí náà. Olórí Aisha tó lórí Àbíkẹ́ kó dáríjì mi kó bá bínú pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní kálukú sọ sí wọn lára. Èmi ni mo fà á o. Kó ṣàforíjì fún mi kó jọ torí tọ̀ lọ́hùn. Kó jọ kó má bínú kó jọ. Wọ́n bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ kábíyèsí. Dédé àti màmá nù ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀ tó máa ní kó kúnlẹ̀ kó wà ní òwò ọmọlúwàbí kó stood up. Tó ọ̀dẹ̀ bí alájà mi dàkí má ṣe. Tí bá purọ́ mọ́ wọn kó ní adé fìyà jẹ ní.
Before she would not did this begging, she had already told her own side of the story. She said that when she was with the man would tell her to go naked, and the man will use koboko. You know koboko. We wire her. When she was with the man, and after eating, listen, no, after beating her, the man will tell her to go and bath. The man will knock her. Then ẹ máa gbọ́ o, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ farabalẹ̀ o, torí sometimes when people talk, let us also la fi òye ká fi gbé, okay?
Master Dani, káwọn fún mi ní wáyà fọ́ sí màmá kí. Ó fọmọ yẹn lẹ̀ ẹ mọ́ ọmọ yín lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n òbí aláya mi dá mi ò lè débi tọ́mọ mi wà. Mo tẹ̀ ṣe ìgbà kan lọ. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe léyà, màá lọ síbà. Màá lọ bá wọn ṣe léyà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Mi ò fọkàn mi, mo dúró for good 13 years. Mo fi dúró. Mi ò fi ọkọ mi. Ipe gbogbo àyànjú ládàá ìpè tí mo ní sí.
With what she has to say, can I be sincere with you people? It's not her intention to leave this man. In fact, if they ask this woman to still go back to that home, she's still ready. That is what me I see in this matter. Can you understand the meaning? You have left this man, or the man have left you, and you claim you both love each other. Woman no, woman no, woman no. He beats her up. She claims, which I believe is true. She can't be lying. I don't think there's any reason for her to lie about that. Now, this man chose to marry many women after you. You are still there. She said she still goes to the place to go and do Ileya festival, Muslim festival, Idi Kabir. With them, she will stay in the Oniba palace in their own, maybe her children's, because she bore Shakirat, Barakat, Shola, and I don't know, they would have maybe met if not 5 gone for this man. Are you people getting me? In that period of time that she was with this, and there's one she bore that the man said is not his child, and she didn't give us the reason. Do you get it? She didn't give us the reason why the man said the child is not his. But later on, when she bore the child, then she was brought back, and they named the child after his mother. Do you get it? So could it be that he feels you are promiscuous, or is just somebody that has coin? You are the one that knows it all. Nobody knew that man then, because when you are poor, people don't know you. If not that he has money now and he's a king, people, I'm sure it's only her that can narrate this as story. Only her that can narrate this her story with her full chest. I believe everything she has to say to this extent, oh, yeah. But you were waiting, she said, for that 13 years that she was waiting, she was hoping that there would be reconciliation. Edinyemu. She didn't move on. Is Shola or Sikira? Or is Shola the Sikira? Is it Sikira? Bikilonde Shakirat? Is Shola the Shakirat? Is Shola the Shakirat? the two girls, I know that Shakira, she's the one that will play her voice note now where she explains some things. Anyway, as I was saying, she bought at least we know about Shakira, we know about Barakat. I don't know if she has other kids so for him. Yeah. So now let's see it this way. But she will go and play with them there. And she said she was hoping, and her husband was, the man is there, although I don't think she knew the man there. No, the man is there, he's talking like this, his brain is not telling him, "Hey, this woman has not moved on, this woman haven't moved on." Do you get it? I want you to continue to listen. So she was hoping, she said with her mouth, that there will be reconciliation after 13 years.
Ládàrí ìfẹ́ tí mo ní sí wọn gbà tó yá màá mi ní ọ̀gbìn wọn pẹ́ ṣù ọmọ yìí. Kẹ́ni tó ń dóde ó ti fẹ́ ìyàwó méjì ló ti wà lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n dé ní Mẹ́kà ọ̀rọ̀ wá fẹ́ ṣe bí ẹni tó yanjú ńgbà kan nígbà àkọ́kọ́ dé ní Mọ́kà àkọ́kọ́ lọ́dún náà wọ́n tí owó tí pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ mú lọ kí wọn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ yá ṣáà ti ẹ̀ yanjú á kúrò nílẹ̀ á ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ still years ọ̀rọ̀ yóò yanjú torí mi náà ti dá májẹ̀mú láti láyé mi pé bàbá ọmọ mi ò ní pé méjì débi pa pé mẹ́ta Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí n rí ṣùgbọ́n àwọn náà kọ mí lẹ́sẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé mò ń dókó kiri lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n fi lé mi jáde orí adé tó wà yá fi àjẹ́ mi o tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ mò ń dókó kiri kó dé ìrànà obìnrin ni mi ò ṣèrànú o mi ì dókó kiri o ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tí ò bá dẹ́ni tó bá jà fún Ọlọ́run bá jà fún mi o torí mi níyà mi ní bàbá mi ìgbẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ jà fún mi ìgbẹ́ni tí mo sọ yìí gan ẹ má jẹ́ sọ fún yẹn ẹ̀rù ń bà mí kọ́ lóun jẹ́ kẹ́mi mi gùn. ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀dákẹ́dá tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ sínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ọba kó gbà pé ibi tẹ́jà kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba wà o.
The husband is there talking.
Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kò sọ láàrin wa kó má bà mí jẹ́ mi iṣẹ́ oníranú obìnrin mi ń dókò mi ìmọ̀ ṣọ́dẹ̀ ṣe wà lára mi di bí mo ṣe wà mi ìmọ̀ ṣe mi ìmọ̀ ká máa ṣe òṣìkiri mi ìmọ̀ ṣe ìtorí tẹ bá rí mi ọmọ tó jẹ́ olójú rire ni ojú mi rẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ojú mi rẹ̀ mi ìfi pẹ́kun jẹ́ o torí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ mi gbà tá a fẹ́ra wa mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn àwọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn.
Please, I'm sorry to say this. In the first place, all these things she's saying there in front of her husband is uncalled for. That man is just, I don't think the man has money at all. He must be a poor man. I like small bilayasi. How can you be with another man and you'll be explaining to a TikToker and be saying, when I married him, I love my husband so much. It's disrespectful to the man, that man beside you there. After how many years? It's the man that even jilted you from your story. It's not as if you did anything. He just said your mommy should go and carry you from that house. If not, if he miss you in that house, he will buy you. And you have been waiting for him. You have been going there. Your children have tried. You know how children will do. They always say when these children, mature children, the moment they mature, they will always bring their mothers. They will try and reconcile their mother with their father. If their father put eye for ground, theater, you the woman that is in the house. They do it. But they've tried to do it. The man not still agree your own. Then right beside your husband, you are saying, torí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ mi. You didn't even say, ìgbà tí mo wà pẹ̀lú bàbá wọn, lágbájá, the baby father, ọkọ mi gidi gan. So the man that is atotonu, that is talking beside you, you haven't moved on, Mrs. Kudirat Ahmed. You have not moved on. You are delusional. If nobody is telling you this part, I'm telling you with my full chest that you are still in love with Oniba of Iba. Now he now has money. That time you dated him, he was poor. Now you feel that because he has money now, you feel entitled that you were there when he was so he should think that the love you people had or shared still should extend to some things and be able to how do I say, and be able to do some things for you. You are making a big mistake. The truth, can I be sincere with you? He doesn't love you. If he loves you, he would have come back for you. All that time that you are going there to do holiday, Iléyá, kini kan, you are going there to face Oniba of Iba you are going to see your children, go and spend Ileya with them, and they are using style to see if you will be attractive to their father. If he still had interest in you, he would have married you again. He doesn't have any interest in you. Move on. Move on and stick to the man that is not allowing you to talk, that is putting words in your mouth and can stand all these things. A real man will not stand it. That you are talking about the father of your children and you are saying, Emi atoko mi, or you are still using me and my husband. What? Are you for real? Am I lost or somebody just slapped me? Who is your husband? Ha. Ẹ ká tútù gbẹ̀rẹ̀ gbọ́.
Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀dákẹ́dá tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ sínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, kó bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ọba, kó gbà pé ibi tẹ́jà kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ọba wà o. Sí oníbàbá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kó sọ láàrin wa, kó má bà mí jẹ́. Kó má bà mí jẹ́, mi iṣẹ́ onírànú obìnrin, mi ń dókò. Mi ìmọ̀ ṣó dẹ̀ ṣe wà lára mi di bí mo ṣe wà, mi ìmọ̀ ṣe. Mi ìmọ̀ ká máa ṣòṣìkiri, mi ìmọ̀ ṣe. Ìtorí tẹ bá rí mi, ọmọ tó jẹ́ olójú rere ni mi, ojú mi rere. Ojú mi rere, ṣùgbọ́n ojú mi rere mi ìfi pẹ́kun jẹ́ o. Torí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ mi nígbà tá a fẹ́ra wa. Mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn, àwọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn. Kó máa nà mí. Wọ́n á nà mí tó ń sisi báyìí, á nà mí nínú kulù tó ń sisi báyìí, ọkọ mi máa mú mi wọ bàlùwẹ̀ pé kí n lọ rà á tó máa dọ́ra wa.
In front of our
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ
house.
fún yín. Ibi tí fẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má fi crying emoji sí, ẹ má fi crying emoji sí, ẹ má fi TikTok já wálẹ̀, ẹ má fi crying emoji sí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
In front of her husband, she's saying, the husband, my husband, she's referring to him as Emi atoko mi, I know me sin, I know me that don't sin. Tabati, after beating me very well, and the next thing he will tell me to go and take my bag, we go see knock each other. Amashi Dorawa in front of her husband. I don't know if I'm the only one not. I when I was listening to it and I knew that the man was saying his own truth there, I became very angry. She has not moved on. She still wants to go back to that place, and that man not love her at all. Let me just help her loudly so she can get this stuck in her head. That man beside her is the one that loves her and her shenanigans. That one beside her is the one that loves everything about her, because if he can hear her talk in this manner and sit there listening and still putting his own jara and everything, he really, really loves her. But she is loving Oniba of Iba. These are explanations.
Ṣé àmọ́ kó tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tó wá di pé gba tìyàwó mi ìgbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́ mi. Ìyàwó ọmọ mi kú ọjọ́ mẹ́rin ni mo tó gbọ́. Wàláì tàlà ìsúnmọ́bìlẹ̀ lè síláwà ni mo tó gbọ́. Mo dẹ̀ lọ bá àwọn fáyé.
Ẹ má bínú o, mo tún fẹ́ sọ kankan. Ẹ má ṣe pé fún anybody o. Àti mọ́ mi àtọmọ.
Ara mi ni mo ń ṣépè.
Àwọn tó ń kọ́mẹ́ntì sálẹ̀ ni mò ń bá wí. Ẹni tó bá ṣépè máa mute ẹ ní o.
Yes, because let me tell you why people were cursing. They will curse because you brought your children. You brought your children or your daughter. You brought her out for people that don't have children that they love. The way you came out to narrate the story. In fact, that day gone that girl, that Baraka was crying with her stepmother. Yeah? Some people were abusing her. You already know that this is how our people do things. You will bring matter to the public. Instead of them to reasonably put their matters, eléyìí ò dá o, eléyìí dá o, eléyìí ò make sense, they will start to shake pay. Because anything that if your own is good, you will never ever curse on people's children. What is this story she brought out now? Why are people cursing on her daughter? Because let me tell you one thing you don't realize, Kudirat, they are not even happy. They are not even happy. Many people that see that girl wed in that manner, they are not even happy. And then you came to tell the public, your daughter did. What is it that she did? Yeah, is to you not good. So the best place to come and tell people is to come and report her to àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ pé inú wọn ò dùn gan, ayé tí wọn gan ò dùn náà. They don't even, their own husband not even take pikin, train the child, train the children for them. You have that. You have husband again, after all that has happened to you, still supporting you, still by your side with all that explanation. If it is me, I would have poured wine on your head and I'm jilting you there and there. All those rubbish explanations that you are talking is irritating me. I won't marry you again. You will go back to that Oniba of Iba that you have refused to move on. And he has moved on. And I must say the truth, if he doesn't like you or doesn't appreciate those children, he won't take care of those children. Àwọn obìnrin yẹn á ti gbé ọkàn ẹ̀ kúrò lára àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Owó dé tán, the man is using it glaringly on his children. All the people that he married with, we heard that their children, they are there. And all of them now look good. When he had no money was when he came to take his daughter from you. And the daughter looked like Kwashoko. But when life became better, you will hear the daughter, her own daughter explaining it. They went back to their father. Are you getting me? They went back to their father. You will hear everything word for word. So all these people, you will bring your daughter's matter to them. They are not ready to think of it that if they curse on the child and the curse Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, and it starts to happen, who will suffer it? Is it not you, Kudirat? You are the one that will suffer it. How can you go and gbé ọmọ ẹ sọ́wọ́ ayé? Why? What is your intention? You too, you are not a good mother. Ìyá tó dá, ìyá tó rí ní àròjinlẹ̀, ìyá gidi ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀. Abiyamọ tòótọ́. Abiyamọ tòótọ́ ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀. But you are thinking of yourself more than your children. You are thinking of yourself more than your children. And that's what we call self-interest. You still want to be with their father. That is your pains. You are not bothered about the children. You still want to be with their father. And the man is no more attracted to you anymore. Deal with it and face reality. Deal with the man that loves you. And forget about Oniba of Iba. Forget about Oniba of Iba. Continue.
Àwọn tó ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì ìsàlẹ̀ ni mò ń bá wí. Àfẹ́ ẹni tó bá ṣe pé máa mute ẹ̀ ni.
ẹ páìpù ní ẹ máa ń ta ọkọ má gbàgbé tọ́lẹ̀ sọ ẹ páìpù fáwọn èèyàn.
A lot of you will be doing women supporting women. Good. I support it too. But we cannot come back and start to talk about situation that has happened 20 years ago, years ago, where the man had gone when he was a nobody. Assuming he was a somebody, you understand, he was rich then. And yeah, he was after he made money, he then abandoned you he was a nobody. He went to your mother and said they should come and carry you out of his house in your one room. He stood his ground as a pauper. That means that there's no love. And you too, you said it that he beats you. Okay, a real human being that loves you. Because all these ones that are there, I can't see sign that they beat them more. I can't see sign that they tell them to do stood up and beat them. Then tell them to enter and go and knock them. He doesn't love you. And he's taking good care of those children. Most importantly, any 1 year go, year 2 go, 3, 4, 13 years, the man not come back. Wallahi, he has forgotten about you and he's marrying women. And you are going there to do holiday with them. He still not saying, oh yeah, come, let me to fisi fun. And you are still here saying, my husband will love each other. He's paining me Dorawa in front of your husband. No. You people should tell this woman the truth of what is really bothering her.
Ṣùgbọ́n lórí ìṣẹ́fẹ́gbá tó bá yẹ pé kì í ṣe pé ọmọ mi kékeré yẹn ó rìn sásìkò ni láti sinmi lọ́jọ́ sátọ̀dẹ̀ torí mo ti gbé nǹkan jẹ ó rọ̀ṣì lọ sọ́sítà ní tí wọ́n kéde dáadáa gan
You see, this is manipulation. Emi, I know some of you will say, you don't understand. Please, I understand. Me too. I may not be married to the person that I had my first child for, but he's married. He is married, and I am married. Okay? Good thing again. My husband too had a child before he married me. So, I have a child outside wedlock. My husband too has a child outside wedlock. We were already, in fact, when I met my husband already had a child. It was me that after I met my husband was when I stopped dating. I now had a child with a man, and then we got married. My husband and myself, we reconnected again and we married. Now, where am I going to? Where am I coming from? Where am I going to? Where am I coming to? For some of you that may say, oh God, oh, you are not sensitive. You are not sensitive. I am sensitive. How do you want the man to now be feeling? Yeah? After he has left you, the man left you. He's the one that left you. Then he is still taking responsibility of his children. He lost glaringly. You can't tell me. Some of you are crying under their post saying, oh, because your father has money. Remember, there was a time he was poor. And thank God, the story has it that it wasn't whilst he was with her. He had left her when he was also poor. He dated poor. He left her a poor man. It was later on in life. She also explained it. When he went to Saudi and came back, owó tí ń wà díẹ̀. She even said owó tí ń wà díẹ̀. Meaning just a little. Before God now made it big for the man. The man, she said she was hoping there would be reconciliation. It still did not work. So all this manipulation that you called your child or your child called you lastminute.com and she told you should give her name, even though two stories from two sides, her own story is different from her older child's side story, but let's listen to her and believe her as a mother. She said the daughter called her and told her that, Mommy, will give me name for the child, because as if she made it sound as if the daughter didn't invite her to come over. You know, and it's as in she should come to the naming or come and do omugo. Do you get it? That was why she decided to commit suicide. Ẹjọ́, is it possible? Ẹjọ́, Amasoto. She said she has, and you have husband, and that husband you have 3 children for this man. You have husband, and she said, if not for in front of the husband, she was explaining that. You have husband, you have 3 children for this new man. Then you wanted to buy yourself because Barakat, that on the day of her wedding, it was stepmommy. She was crying. They were even petting her that she should stop crying. The two of them were crying like mother and daughter. You, real mom, we were even worried that daughter, it showed in your people, the manner you people related. We could sense there was no closeness. I didn't even know that they are kind of close. Because for the girl to have called the mommy and said, Mommy, what name do you want to give your grandchild? Because that is her first grandchild. For that reason, she said she had taken drug. She wanted to buy herself. They rush her to the hospital. That is manipulative. That's why people are cursing on the girl. Òun ló rojọ́ kà mọ́ ọmọ yẹn. Táwọn èèyàn fi ń gbé èpè fún ọ̀tá ọmọ ẹ̀. Na she bring the pikin out and people come dey help am curse the girl. Ìwọ ló rojọ́ ọmọ yẹn. Ó fẹjọ́ when you rojọ́ ọmọ tó bí fún àwọn àwọn èèyàn tí ò dá tẹ́lẹ̀, they can't reason it and say, let's calm down. Oh, is that child your child? Ó ṣáà pè é ṣá. Why do you have to come and bring it out? Then you decided to buy yourself. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky that you did not buy? Because you would have bought and get to heaven and God will just say, go and throw her in hellfire. That is her place. That is her place. Go and throw her in hellfire on her party. So other children that you have, the one you have for that man, the man you have as your husband, then the first child you have for them there, those ones, you decided to buy yourself because they called you and said, give us name. More or less, they didn't tell you to come and do omugo. And sometimes when people explain things to you, you should tell them that you are being manipulative. You are throwing that daughter of yours under the bus and you say people are cursing her. Why won't they curse her? Because I want lọ́mọ tó gbà tó wò lọ́mọ gidi lórí ìkọ́. Wò lọ́mọ gidi lórí ìkọ́. So ìwọ tó ní kí wọ́n bá ibà tí ìkọ́ tiẹ̀ jẹ́, they will help you. Kí ló kan àwọn ọmọ Ádámọ̀? They will join you to help you spoil your own. It's people that have children tí wọ́n look pé Ọlọ́run ọmọ mi á ṣe dáadáa láyé á ṣe dáadáa ọmọ lè yẹ ayé ọmọ ló máa gbẹ̀yìn mi ọmọ rere àgbẹ̀ àwọn yẹn ni ò kì í ṣerú ìwà tí wọ́n wù yìí ìwà tí wọ́n wù ìwà ìyá burúkú ni ìyá tí ò dáa. You are vindictive and you are manipulative. Forget about the man. Forget about the man. You are meant to protect your child. Even if the child did not call you, you should have addressed it behind. After all, she's your child. Ó ṣáà pè é ṣá. Òun tó pè é yẹn náà ló dé máa sọ pé mo fẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ́. You will know how to call her pé pàdé ká sọ̀rọ̀. Kò dẹ̀ sọ èyí tó ń jẹ́ ètò ọ̀rọ̀ fún. If she doesn't now change, ló máa ní o pé kí ló lè ṣe ọ̀nà wo ló máa gbégbà tó máa that you will resolve the matter. Not that you come to the public and say ẹ jẹ́ ń gbé ọmọ kó gbé ọmọ ẹ sọ́wọ́ àwọn àyè wọ́n wá ń gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn ṣépè. You are now cursing the child. Then you are now saying that they shouldn't curse on the child. Is that not your intention? That's your intention. To me, that's your intention.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín. Mo ti dá ipò sínú kiri ta fi ń wọ́ọ̀ṣì tọ́lẹ̀tì wa mo ti bù sẹ́nu ọmọ mi tó parọ́ mọ́ mi ẹ má ṣe báyìí fún àṣẹ ẹ̀rù wá pín ni àwa náà máa jẹ́ èèyàn wọ́n fi sórí dẹ̀pọ̀ sí mi lẹ́nu tó gbé mi kúrò lé because mi ìmẹ́rin ti fẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ mo ti sùn.
So if the little child, the one that she bought for another man, did not caution you to say, Mommy, do not do this to us. After all, we too will be glorious children in the future. Meaning, you are thinking what I am thinking now is that you feel that Barakat is the only child of yours that will bear you grandchildren. Or what is the reason? Barakat God is still trying to make it in life. Because he find yourself gone. She's not yet, she's just trying to make it through in life. So you chose to want to buy yourself because of her. I don't believe your story, but if it is true, then you are also a very wicked woman. So you want to down on si ọmọ yẹn lọ́rùn. You want people to label her as a bad child. You want people to label that child as a bad child.
Ilé ayé ti sú mi pé kí kúkú máa lọ kí yẹn fojú rí rẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ nígbà tó dẹ̀ dìgbà ìyàwó wọ́n gbàṣọ fún mi mo rán aṣọ níwájú ọlọ́run àti tèèyàn kábíyèsí oníbàárẹ̀ fún ọmọ mi second born mi ní 100,000 pé kò mú fún mi.
Thank you. Now listen, my people, ẹ wò tá bá ń ṣe nǹkan when we are doing things ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Forget this thing about women supporting women. Forget it. Always be truthful. Because the same way some of us bore women is the same way we bore men. Bá ṣe bí obìnrin náà àbọ́kùnrin. At least many of us here. Also, many of us have what do they call brothers Do you understand? We have brothers, we have fathers, we have men around us. Sometimes when you listen to things and women are doing things not correctly, please don't join them to reason anyhow. Don't join them. Now, this woman have explained to us that she was told about this wedding 4 days to the wedding. In it. So that was that wedding we saw last year. She has told us that. Then the next thing she also said to us is that now she's explaining to us that her child brought 100,000 from the Oniba of Iba. We play it very well. And also they informed her, I think it's Ashoke. They brought Ashoke and gave her 100,000. Meanwhile, she was only invited to come to at least let it not be that she did not represent herself. It was now in her own judgment. Come with a friend, come with your relative, come with people that can at least sit beside you. But I think she chose to come alone. And she was there. She attended the wedding of her daughter. Now, please tell me the truth. Tell that 100,000 to some of you is small, but why some of on this platform here we have used it to set up people for empowerment. Take 100,000, go and start business, any business, just go and start. Boya poultry, boya chicken, boya anything. That man said, and she get husband though. That man still send money to her. Be sincere. The men that we know, you know, many of them will not give her shingbai. They won't give you shingbai because you are married to somebody else. You are not with them and you even don't born children. More so, it's not like they are expecting you to do anything that they are coming. It's that you should come. Just carry yourself and come. Are you getting me? And the man still gave her 100,000. Maybe to do hair, to buy shoe or buy anything. He really seen his son-in-law as there should be 100,000. Now the man feel say, I bet if the man sees that she's worth more than that, the man would have given more than that. And you will hear the reason why that man probably gave her 100,000. You will hear it from from her firstborn. I personally, this woman bears the same name with me. But I don't like what she did at all. Me like àwọn obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé you have not moved on. You still want to be with this Oniba of Iba. All her anger is about this Oniba of Iba. She still wants to be where she is. I don't think she's happy about it. And now the Oniba of Iba has made it so much. She feels entitled that Omulo Yeye. You will see, she still jealously said it. She still jealously said it. And Kole work. If the man loved you genuinely, if he really wants to make you the queen, it doesn't matter. He would have still come back for you. But he's gone. Deal with it and stay with your husband that appreciates you and move on. That you want to buy yourself and all those things, that is all manipulation. That is setting up your child for bullies, for people tí ò ní ayọ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ́wọ́ tó fẹ́. You want them to be doing wickedness towards your child. Because you set all of them up for bullying. Àwọn tí ò ní ayọ̀ ńlé tí ò ní nǹkan tó ń múnú wọn dùn wọ́n bẹ̀ sí ṣépè fọ́tá àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ. Is that your own joy? How will that one help your future? How will that one help your future? Now, you now said, the man no, ẹ gbọ́ o, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ o, torí owó gbogbo yẹn ni mo ní, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ìlàkàyè judge ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Comment kọ́ máa fèpè sí ọ̀rọ̀ ìpè kọ́ ló wà lẹ́yìn. Ibi tí mo gbà pé mo ti jẹ̀bi ni pé mo gbé ọmọ yẹn sórí social media. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n rí ìṣẹ́fẹ́gbọ́ tó bá yẹ pé kì í ṣe pé ọmọ mi kékeré yẹn ó rìn sásìkò ni láti sinmi lọ́jọ́ Saturday torí mo ti gbé nǹkan jẹ. Ó rush lọ hospital ní tí ìwọ̀n òkè dáadáa gan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín. mo ti dá ipò sínú kiri ta fi ń wọ́ọ̀ṣì tọ́lẹ̀tì wa mo
Yẹ̀lẹ̀
ti
wá
bù
rojọ́
sẹ́nu
lórí social
ọmọ mi tó
media.
parọ́ mọ́ mi mi a
Tí
máa
wà
ṣe báyìí
okay.
fún aṣẹ́run wá pin ni àwa náà máa jẹ́ èèyàn wọ́n fi sóde epo sí mi lẹ́nu tó gbé mi kúrò lé because mi ìmọ̀ ẹni tí fẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ mo ti sú mi ilé ayé ti sú mi pé kí kúkú máa lọ kí yẹn fojú rí rẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ nígbà tó dẹ̀ dìgbà ìyàwó wọ́n gbàṣọ fún mi mo rán aṣọ níwájú ọlọ́run àti tẹ̀yàn kábíyèsí oníbàádẹ́ fún ọmọ mi second born mi ní 100,000 pé kó mú fún mi.
Ó tún gbàṣọ fún mi.
Àwọn èèyàn mi náà dẹ̀ fún mi support ọkọ mi náà fún mi ní support. Ìfẹ́ àtọkọ́lé mi gan ti fún mi lówó gan tẹ̀lé kí kábíyèsí.
You see, the husband was not telling her to say Okolie that he should recognize him. The man was now telling her, listen now. Gbogbo yín ẹ máa máa wò pé kí ló wá.
Wọ́n ti sinmi lọ́jọ́ Sátọ̀dé torí mo ti gbé nǹkan jẹ. Wọ́n rọ̀ṣì lọ sọ́sítà
Look at the husband.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín. Mo ti dá ipò sínú kiri ta fi ń wọ́ọ̀ṣì tọ́lẹ̀tì wa mo ti bù sẹ́nu. Ọmọ mi tó parọ́ mọ́ mi a máa ṣe báyìí fún aṣẹ́run wá pin ni àwa náà máa jẹ́ èèyàn. Wọ́n fi sórí depo sí mi lẹ́nu tó gbé mi kúrò lé because mi ìmọ̀ ẹni tí fẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ mo ti sú mi ilé ayé ti sú mi pé kí kúkú máa lọ kí yẹn fojú rí rẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ nígbà tó dẹ̀ dìgbà ìyàwó wọ́n gbàṣọ fún mi mo rán aṣọ níwájú ọlọ́run àti tẹ̀yàn kábíyèsí oníbàádẹ́ fún ọmọ mi second born mi ní 100,000 pé kó mú fún mi ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ fún mi àwọn èèyàn mi náà dẹ̀ fún mi support ọkọ mi náà fún mi ní support ìfẹ́ àtọkọ́lé mi gan ti fún mi lówó gan tẹ̀lé kí kábíyèsí gan tó fún mi àjẹ dáná mo mú gèlè àwọn èèyàn bá mi débẹ̀.
Sídìí ọkọ dé tán.
Adébẹ̀ bí tó dẹ̀ ní ìjòkó sí kò wá láì bí tí mo jòkó sí yẹn òbí mi nú torí ẹ̀gbẹ́ bàbá ọkọ mi ni mo jòkó sí ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ.
Wàhálà ibi tí mo jókòó sí yẹn ò bí mi nú. Why do you have to talk about it? And that is where you can sit. In fact, they honored you. The only error that I think personally you made was coming alone. You should have had one or two persons from your relative or friends or anybody to escort you so that it will not just be only you. You have people that, you know, even if you eventually receive any embarrassment there, it won't be too painful. You understand? You carry those one follow body, be it boy, be it cousin, carry them follow body, go there. But where they kept you, they honored you, they kept you the right. You say you don't expect to sit beside the Olori, the king, because you know he's already married. I mean, you have not moved on, so you're expecting that they should put you there.
Ṣé kò yẹ yín mà ṣùgbọ́n bàtà ṣèyàwó tán fúlàmì náà mo kúnlẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ mi méjèèjì mo ní kábíyèsí mo ti ń lọlé o mo nítorí àná ń ṣe patí ní ọ̀dọ̀ mọ́mì mi lọ́hùn a dáná síbi à ń ṣe patí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kò sí wàhálà mo dẹ̀ kúnlẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kò sí problem mo dẹ̀ lọ ṣe ń gbọ́ mà nínú àrùn ìyàwó yẹn píìnì ló kéré jù bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn fún mi kankan.
Now, can I say one thing? Normal thing is that when they bring for those of us that did wedding, when they bring yagbo, mama gbo, those things, mama session we take, baba session we take, you don't understand. So she's supposed to take some things. Okay, when she knelt down and told baba she was going, the man would have said, okay, bye, like that. Baba, I do not think with all the stories that he's had any child that has wedded before. I'm not too sure now. But I do not even hear in any of his history that all the older wives, Mama Ramota, Mama Lakuregbe, all of them, that they are still with him. You understand? Mama, all of them, I don't think they are with him. So I don't think he knows what is right. She would have explained to her daughter. I mean, for me, I would have said, all those things that are mommy's son, tell your daddy that they are supposed to give them to me or something like that before you leave there. But if you don't want to embarrass yourself, there, the next day you will call your daughter and say this, and whatever they explain to you will make you know what they are or what they planned for you. You don't expect the Olori Aisha. She's a young girl. Looking at that lady, I don't think she is even more than 40, or maybe I don't think maybe they just ate everything and scatter everything. Woke up in la baraba. They do not. Àwọn ọmọ wọn wedding. Their children are yet wedded. They don't know anything, and the baba, the man is somebody that beats you, hands up your hand to beat you all the time. They don't. He probably, that's the first child to wed inú ilé yẹn. Wo mọ ẹ̀tọ́. So you that knows ẹ̀tọ́, that expects that, okay, the thing that is yours, they were meant to give it to you. You should have suggested it to your daughter, or call your firstborn. Or call your firstborn, Shola, and say, Shola, oh, àwọn nǹkan tèmi o, tó bá ti di ọ̀la, after you people relax, make sure you bring it, oh. Make sure you send them to me, oh. Èèyàn kan gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ mí máyé, oh. If you have said that to any of them, especially Shola the firstborn, and they did not still do it, that's when somebody like me, I would have said, and they told them, Shola. But you did not say anything. You said they didn't give you anything. Oh, they pamora. You were quiet about it. See all the rumors and all the lies that you said they told about you. You heard everything. You did not talk, which is good. So all that one, I don't think you can blame anybody for that. That they didn't give you Kiniko. What would they have given you? It's not as if they assume that they will pay the dowries. So maybe Obi, Orogbo, Ati Honey. Because we even ask my mommy, what is the thing they gave you? Because every other thing, like my Quran, everything, me work befuna. I don't know what is it that they give to mother. So please, you people should tell me, what do they give to me? Or maybe the letter tí wọ́n fi wá gba mi níyàwó. Maybe that one. Kí ni mommy mi fẹ́ fi ṣe? You understand? I don't know. Maybe I will ask, what are the things that my mother have collected from her in-laws that they give to mothers? Maybe Obi, Orogbo, abi, honey, sugar, iyọ̀, abi. So all those things are petty things. They are petty things compared to what you will enjoy from your children, from that daughter of yours, in due course. In due course. In due course, you will still enjoy her in due course. Most of the time, it's yagbo babagbo. Sometimes some people, it's even small sugar they will carry her home. Yam, yam. Maybe she was not there for the children. Why go? And that's not even the issue now. But that they didn't give her anything. I don't know what she expects. That old man, that man. See how she's crying. I'm not saying that, this is manipulative. This is manipulative. Me like asukunrojo, ilé ni wọ́n máa ń tú. Asukunrojo, ilé wọ́n máa ń tú. All those things, all those things that she's talking about, wala, it's not money. It's all this something that even some mothers, they would just give it out like this. They would just give it, and maybe they would just hold on to one thing. Which, if she knows that this thing no count Lara, with the way she has relationship with her children, as the way the daughter will talk soon, you will soon hear her. Yeah, she's meant to have said, "Wo Shola, Shaki, nǹkan tèmi, ẹ sọ fún bàbá yín, sọ fún mommy yín, they should bring it to your home. I can tell you that they must make sure they give her maybe the fruit and the biscuits they brought, cabin biscuits." Wedding cake, rice. Ṣé ìyẹn wà ló mú sunkún bí báyìí? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Ìyàwó ọmọ mi, nítorí kò sẹ́ni tó máa jà fún mi. Nobody, gbogbo àwọn family mi ló bẹ̀rù pa àwọn olè lọ fèsì ọ̀bọ níbà o. Àwọn olè lọ fèsì ọ̀bọ níbà o. Àwọn olè lọ fèsì ọ̀bọ níbà o.
Ìyá Baraka ní sùúrù. Ìwọ tó ń kọ́mẹ́ntì yẹn, mo fún ẹ last one ni, tó bá tún kọ́mẹ́ntì báyìí.
Mo ti mute ẹ. Ẹ má bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kan ẹ mute o. Ẹ má ká interrupt obìnrin yìí.
Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Okay, sir. So, fún mi pin, mo ò dẹ̀ sọ kankan, mo gbà kámú. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí mo lẹ́yìn ìyàwó, mo pe ọmọ mi, mo fún ní voice note, mo ṣàdúrà fún. Ọmọ mi ò reply. Mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, mo pè é kò gbé. Mo wá èmi àtẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tí èmi àtẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀, mo fún àbúrò ẹ̀ ní voice note, mo bá sọ̀rọ̀, kò reply. Kò tí ẹ̀ sí pé wọn àtọkọ ẹ̀ máa kí n pé màámi ẹ kú dìde àná o. This and that o. Ìgbà tó mọ̀ ní máa jàjà reply fún mi bí ìjọ́ kẹta. Wọ́n sọ wípé fóònù òun wà níbà, bóun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ gbà á ni.
Can you see all the things hurting her? The next day, she called the daughter, no response. For 3 days, she didn't hear from the daughter. The daughter now remembered that, called her back or so. I got her later and said, oh, my phone, she forgot it she said she forgot her phone at the palace. So she just went to take the phone and everything. Take note of these petty things. So please, I beg you people, take note of these petty things. So that this woman is minuting on. No, this is somebody that the father of her child did wedding for. Even she was there. The man had already given her money, that so that maybe when she comes, she should look good for the day. You understand? They gave her clothes too. That clothes she wore, they gave it to her. She said, "Wo gbe aṣọ fún mi, wo de fún mi ní 100,000, so that in case she needs to spray money, you understand, she will have something to spray." Which she didn't even spray money. Or as far as we are concerned, there it was even them that gave that girl money again to spray the mother. You understand? When she went to kneel down in front of her mother for prayers, it was then they brought money to the girl and told her to spray her mother, and she sprayed them. It was that man that was giving all the money. If you people took note of that wedding, if you didn't watch the wedding, go back and watch that wedding. Now, to think of it in that manner, for me, apart from the alaga duro, abi what they call them, the people that by engagement, that woman, which many people said goofed. Yeah, they said she goofed. It could be because when it was her turn in front of the mom, she didn't allow Baraka to stay long. You understand? But even at that, Barakat was there and Barakat sprayed the mom. But people were now upset again that when Barakat was in front of the stepmother, they were crying, oh, but in front of her mother, Odu Eda Fiomni, people didn't like it. But you can't force emotions. You can't force emotions. Even the mother too didn't cry now. You can't force emotions. Emotion comes naturally from within. You can't force tears. You can't force laughter. You can even force a smile. But you can't force cry. Cry must happen. It comes naturally. No. I'm using it for now. Okay. Okay, let me give it to you. Give me the kitchen towel. My nose, this sinus, so much shaming go. Give me the kitchen towel. Let me clear my. Hurry up. No, two.
What?
2. No. Give me one more. Give me one more. Sorry, excuse me. I didn't for clear. No stream.
You know I'm not throwing it away, right?
No. Thank you.
No pump.
So, the woman, I'm sure people will say, Yeye Kudi have made up her mind about this woman. That's no, I'm listening to her and I am judging according to everything she's saying. According to her sentences, words, and she's cutting across to all of us. That's what I am judging by and with. Nothing more. No subjective anything. I'm just being a reasonable man. Because, a lot of us are always saying, because it's a woman, we just must say she's right. No, she is not right. Sincerely. Because she's a woman, she's not always right. We have to be realistic about many things. Okay, all this men, they didn't give you coconuts, they didn't give you anything, and you turned it to tears. Yati Jawon, that is that time she started thinking, I mean, let's be realistic. What would have stopped you from calling even the Oniba of Iba or calling your children if he's not creating that atmosphere for you people to rap? Since he sends money, why not call your daughter and say, Shola, I won't come me. So for mommy, go send they come me, like that. Even if it's jokingly, if they do not now give it, because the woman may not know, so if stepmother may not know, but if I go and sell fruit, what then you mo fẹ́ pa? Do you know everything about sex polygamy is very, very, and they probably don't even have any relationship. So it's realistically, I personally come to think of it. Imagine, just think of it. The firstborn, that is my husband's daughter. Yeah, in that kind of scenario, then I'll come and send some things to the mother. I'll come and send some things to the mother. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dáhùn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dáhùn. In fact, the story seem very similar, because even the father of the mother of our daughter is married too. Do you get it? Then you know that our daughter is married. On the day of their engagement, I wasn't in Nigeria. My husband was in Nigeria, but the mother herself attended it. She has to be there. She has to be there. Do you get it? Yeah. Then whatever it is, let's say whatever it is, of course she must have taken whatever is hers and whatever should be taken. Me personally, I didn't ask for a pin. I didn't. Because you can't send something to me now. I won't eat it. Sorry. That's me. There's even though yes, she's married to somebody else, I won't eat it. If they say I give her fruit, I won't eat it. Everybody eats what that is that fruit I can't buy in my house. What you won't eat, what they will give you, you won't eat it. Why are you asking for it? Why are you asking for it and say, the honor they need to give you, they have given you that honor. They called you, your children have told you about it, they gave you clothes, they even gave you clothes. By rights, be sincere, are they supposed to give her clothes? Are they supposed to give her clothes? Let's reason the man. It's because the man is rich. If the man is not rich, they won't have given her shingbai. They won't have given her clothes. Now she go buy her clothes. Now she go do her own thing. Even though it's 4 days to the time, she can only para that. Well, that is so much you. Why did they not tell her? And if they didn't plan to give her the clothes, knowing fully well that she has nothing to offer in the matter, gone. Yeah, you getting me? Knowing fully well she has nothing to offer. That's why they didn't quickly tell her about the wedding. You will hear everything now. That's why they didn't quickly, because it's not that she will bring atarodo or she will bring ororo. So the clothes she will wear, bam. The money she will use and take care of herself, small, bam. They've given her, oh yeah, carry your body and come and just be the mother of your child on that day. That's all. They are not asking her to bring anything else. If that man didn't even try at all for those children, I will help her to add pepper and salt. But the man, he took care of them. All this manipulation, I'm not going to key into it. Me, anybody key into it. Lie.
Ẹbí tí bá pọ̀ mọ́ mi kò fẹ́ píkì kọ́ mi, mo kúkú ya gbà kámú. Ìmọ̀ kan tí àwọn ọmọ yóò dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí mi tẹ́lẹ̀. Nígbà tó ń lọ sí school ní Turkey gan, mo mọ bá ṣe ń tọ́jú mi. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n mo mọ bá ṣe ń fún mi ní.
Nígbà tí the children never knew, after that wedding, her mind, she still having, online people saw that she was not, the girl didn't cry when she was with her, was crying for the stepmother. Only after it like this, that they changed. Just maybe she called her child, the child that is now married, that is now with her husband, living honeymoon, do everything, is not picking your call, you are not facing reality. She said the kids were not like that before. When they were in Turkey, they were taking care of her. Mind you, these kids are not working. No. It is their father's money that they are using to take care of her. These kids are not working. You will hear the firstborn explain it. They are taking care of you. Now the girl married. We didn't even know that she was, really, it's true, she was pregnant. Remember, you will call her, she's not. So many times that my mother will call me, that I won't pick her, and not because of anything. Later I will call her, she will not say, I will just say, mommy, I've been too busy. She's complaining about such a thing, and these kids are making this stepmother to now look as if Now then they don't change their pikin, the children mind against her. So it's all manipulation. Nobody's going to I won't buy it. Knowing your own daughter's wedding for days before the day speaks volume. If they were talking, if they had a relationship, it wouldn't be so. But there was no relationship. You can't be having relationship with your children, then they won't have told you about wedding. Nothing. That means there was no contribution of even water from her. Nothing that they need her for apart from her physical self. Come, they know that all she asked for. Look at her saying it here now.
Fún mi pin mo ò dẹ̀ sọ kankan mo gbà kámú ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí mo lẹ́yìn ìyàwó mo pe ọmọ mi mo fún ní voice note mo ṣàdúrà fún ọmọ mi ò reply mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo pè é kò gbé mo wá ẹ̀mí àtẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tí ẹ̀mí àtẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní mo fún àbúrò ẹ̀ ní voice note mo bá sọ kò reply kò tẹ̀.
That man is the one saying ìgbà tó lọ Turkey gan wọ́n máa ń pè. In fact, that man is not even, the husband too is like her. They are the best of the same feather. How can your wife be talking about her ex and be talking like that? They are giving her money from there. You are not even ashamed of yourself as a man. Say, ìdọ̀tí lele. You understand? It's not as if you are the one spending your money and everything. You are the one. They are collecting money from Oniba of Iba. The man should be cover his face. He should go have been siding him small before. But with all these things he's doing here, I'm irritated. Is that a man? Shenanigans.
This and that o. But ọmọ mi máa jàjà reply fún mi bí jọ́ kẹta. Wọ́n sọ wípé fóònù òun wà níbà kó òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ gbà á ni. Mo ló dà kó sí wàhálà mo sì gbọ́. Mi ì dẹ̀ bínú. Tí bá ọmọ mi kò fẹ́ píìkì kọ́ mi, mo kúkú ya gbà kámú. Àwọn ọmọ yóò dẹ̀ ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí mi tẹ́lẹ̀. Nígbà tó ń lọ sí school ní Turkey gan mo mọ bó ṣe ń tọ́jú mi. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n mà. Mo mọ bó ṣe ń fún mi ní nǹkan bó ṣe máa ń take care mi. Wọ́n ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ṣé wọ́n ló rán wọn lọ Turkey ni? Ṣebí bàbá wọn ló rán wọn lọ Turkey? No be the papa send them go Turkey. O mọ bó ṣe ń tọ́jú ẹ, o mọ bó ṣe ń fún ẹ ní nǹkan. Who send them go Turkey? Who they send something give them? Where did they give you? They are taking care of you. You are not even reasoning that these children are not working. They are giving you from what their father is giving you. That's what they are using to take care of you. You understand? They are all young, small children, and they are still thinking that they should give you. And you are married. The man is still opening his mouth beside you there after giving you belly for 3 children. He's still saying, you are talking, talking. Oh, you are saying it. Ha, hey.
So ọmọ ọkọ mi ló pè mí níjọ́ tí báyà ká bímọ pa àmọ́ mi ẹ pé wọ́n ọmọ ọlọ́run náà dá sí mo kò fi kò gbé ni àmúná mi o àmì ẹ ṣé o the next ìyáálé mi náà pè mí ìyá Ibrahim kú oríire o ọlọ́run àdá sí òmùná mi máa o àmì ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o kó tó di pé àwọn èèyàn wá sọ pé àwọn orúmọ́jú ló ti bímọ wọn máa yọ fún mi mọ́mì nígbà tó máa di bí ìjọ karùn-ún ọkọ ọmọ mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pè mí mọ́mì ẹ má bínú Túnjí ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
It's even the husband that is helping her to say that her son-in-law did not call her until the 5th day. It's the man that said, Ọjọ́ karùn-ún. The man, that man is not also a good man. Ibi tó bọ́ sí yẹn náà wà lára nǹkan tó affected. That's why she's saying that she's all alone. She has nobody. Because if she has her husband, as the man is talking like this, and if she really loves this man, she won't even have time for this Oniba of Iba's matter, because to her, she's still with them in that marriage. For her to be saying the wife or to her husband, to her husband is a yale. You can imagine, yale mi ló pè mí, tó yọ̀ fún mi. Is she supposed to be saying the wife to Oniba of Iba is a yale when she's no more there for since ọdún gbọ̀ngàn? This woman, as far as in her brain, she's still married to Oniba of Iba. She's still married to Oniba of Iba because she's calling that one ìyálé mi. How can you be calling somebody that was married to Oniba of Iba your ìyálé? What for what? Mama Lágbájá, Mama Tamedu, Mama Lakuregbe called me. Who happens to be this a wife also to Oniba? You are supposed to laja. You are supposed to laja. Which one is ìyálé mi? Are you with the Oniba of Iba? Are you there? You are in your brain. You are married to him. That one is just a toy. That man there. And the man is annoying me with the way he's putting his mouth in this matter. He's not ashamed of himself. He's not ashamed. No. Some men don't have finesse at all. They don't have pride. How can she be talking like this, gone? More or less to me, she doesn't have husband, she doesn't have other children. It's only Barakat and the sister that she has. Okay, what about your other children? What about your husband?
Ìbá ti yọ fún yín, mo ní kò sí wàhálà bàbá mi. Èyí tó jà jù náà lọ́lọ́run ti ṣe yẹn. Alihamdulilayi, mo dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run. Ó dẹ̀ ní mọ́mì, nọ́mbà mi yẹn save ẹ̀ máa tún pè yín padà. Mo ní kò sí wàhálà. Èmi àtọmọ mi náà sọ, ọmọ mi tí wọ́n ń bínú. Ọkọ mi ò pè mí dì sí, ọmọ mi wá bínú pé mọ́mì pè mí àbẹ̀rẹ̀ mi, mo ní mi ò pẹ́ ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ báràkà ẹ máa bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Okay, good. Mo tún wá ń bẹ̀. Mo ní ṣókè ṣé kan tí mo fi ṣẹ́ nìyẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ mo tí mo fi ṣẹ́ ni ọkọ mi dá má bínú dárí.
Now see, assuming that child had anything within her, when the girl then had time, guess what the girl did? She said, Mommy, you didn't call me, you didn't shake, you didn't say. She says, she now said, why not fear God? She says, she's not the one saying it, that fear God, Nabaraka, I called you. It's possible that all this pregnancy, the stress of just wedding, everything, is a lot and a lot of burden on that little girl. Arranging new home, everything. She will be overly exhausted. Put people also into consideration. It's not about you now, Mama. Kudirat, Ahmed. It's not about you. Those children too have their life. I'm not saying don't have a relationship with, they shouldn't have relation, which they do. Thank God for that. But throwing them under the bus, coming online to overly exaggerate and manipulate people with your explanation that seemingly look like those kids are wicked. They've turned their Olori Aisha and Oniba of Iba have turned your kids against you. And your explanation, everything you are explaining to me, I just see somebody that is still feeling this sense of entitlement, and you still think you are married to Oniba of Iba. No, you are not. You are not. You are an ex. You are an ex. Good thing is you are married. Married to Oniba of Iba. Some people were not. You are more or less like you had a child for him, and he's even treating you like is still your husband, because by sending you money. To me, I've never heard it before. I said maybe I will ask, oh, my daddy is dead. I've never heard it before. You born some picking for somebody, the man will still be sending you money. Me, I've never heard it before. I'm telling you. Maybe I should ask that Oniba too. Maybe he's still having her to come and be with you. Or maybe the children beg that daddy give mommy money. You know, mommy don't have money, so that she won't come and say she won't be here without money. I'm telling you, for him to have sent it through the children anyway, maybe they are the ones that begged their dad to give you money. I've not heard where ex will be giving you money to give you money to come to wedding. Me gbori o, mi ò gbori o, mi ò ní parọ́ o. Me ò gbori, and your husband is not ashamed of himself.
Tó bá jẹ́ ohun tí mo fi ṣe é ní ọkọ mi dá má bínú dáríjì mi. Má bínú ní bẹ̀lẹ́ bí òṣì dáríjì mi ṣùgbọ́n má bínú ọkọ mi jọ. Mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀ oníkì wọn mọ̀ ohun tí gbọ́ kò sí problem. Abádé ń wo àwọn ẹbí mi sí ní báwo ni ọ̀rọ̀ kó mọ nǹkan kan mi ṣe gbọ́n kankan. Mi ṣe mọ̀ bóyá máa ṣe. Dáínà máa mi second born mi ti sọ statement kan fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó ní mọ́ ìmí. Ó náà kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ní pé olórí àgbà ti sọ fún àwọn pé kò sí nǹkan rí táwọn bá tún fẹ́ ṣe bẹ̀ yẹn. Táwọn bá rí mi bẹ̀ wọn ò ní dúró. Ìyẹn lẹ́yìn ìyàwó o. Táwọn blogger gbọ́rọ̀ ìwọ ọmọ mi ní kí n kúrò lórí TikTok, mo ní kí n fẹ́ kúrò lórí TikTok, nǹkan tí mo fi ń dúra mi nú nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí
Now, the thing is, she's saying that Olori Agba, who happens to be Olori Aisha, that anything that the second born, and I think the second born is Barakat. Abi, who is the second born? I don't know. She went and quoted it, that that one told her that if she ever, Olori Agba said, if she ever sees Barakat's mom in a gathering, as in royal gathering, that she wouldn't stay. She wouldn't stay in that gathering. And I bet is from what TikTokers said, though. TikTokers or bloggers, you know, after the wedding, they said forming different stories. She didn't hear it from Olori Agba. She didn't hear it from Olori Aisha. You didn't hear anything from her. People said, even they said they said that you left marriage because of promiscuity. You didn't hear it from these people. You did not hear it from these people. People form stories. You didn't hear it from them. And from what that made them the daughter to say a thing like that is from what bloggers said. So you should at least wait before coming out, because she personally didn't come out to say it to bloggers. So who is granting interview? Who is saying all kinds of things? You ended up opening your bum in the air by coming out to say what you probably are telling people behind. You came out to talk. Now it seemed like you are the one that told the press about the family. What many people are guessing, they are not sure of the story, you came to tell everybody. Now it's you that everybody will hold on to as the tales bearer. To wá tún fò àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. When they said talking about Oniba of Iba and that queen that left the place last year, the queen came out and said, please. So we left on a good note. We separated on a good note. I'm happy, he's happy. Nobody had dinner. Everybody stay on your own, no. Even if you don't have anything to say, you came now to tell people more than they deserve to know. Allow people guess sometimes, to just be guessing anything. If you want to talk, then not throw your children under the bus. You threw Barakat under the bus. You threw your kids under the bus. That's why people were cursing on that innocent child of yours.
ọmọ mi ní kí n kúrò lórí TikTok, mo ní kí n fẹ́ kúrò lórí TikTok, nǹkan tí mo fi dùn àmì inú nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí ó ṣe pé mo rí báyìí sí kọ́tà wèèyàn ń post àwọn ẹ̀ ṣáà ń bínú sí ní gbogbo gbà yẹn, a ṣáà ń wọra wa. Nígbà tó wá di láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kò mọ̀ ní Báràká tó bá pè mí, bóyá pè mí ní bá gbé ẹ ló mọ̀ mo ní ẹ báwo ni ló bá ní ẹ orúkọ wo lẹ fẹ́ sọ ọmọ yín, mo ní orúkọ wo, kí ni ẹ ṣọ́ọ̀kù ní ara mi gan, mo ní kí n máa pè é padà. Àwọn aláfọ̀ ní pẹ́ díẹ̀ sorúkọ tẹ bá fẹ́ fún mo ní àní máa pè é padà. Mo dẹ̀ pé àwọn tó kù fún mi níyà, mo ní màámi, mo ní kan báyìí lọmọ yìí sọ fún mi, mo ti ń sọ bọ̀dá mi kan tó wá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wá ní ẹ̀rọ Kudirat ọ̀rẹ́ kù sí wọn rẹ̀ sọ fún pé ó yọ̀ǹda gbogbo ẹ̀ fún màmá wọn lọ́hùn pé kí mọ́mí wọn ó fún lórúkọ tó bá fẹ́ fún ìgbà tó sì lè síbẹ̀ kí ni benefit orúkọ tó fẹ́ fi ránṣẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún mi, mo ní gbọ́ sọ fún mọ́mí kan fún lórúkọ, ó ní tani mọ́mí àwọn, mo ní olórí Aisha sọ fún wọn kan fún lórúkọ. Dẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi, mo dẹ̀ cut phone. Ó tán ìjọ yẹn kó ìjókòó mi ìwà wà òkè ara mi ń gbọ̀n, mi ìgẹ́ta ara mi mọ́, ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe mí mọ́. Wọ́n á wò pé ọkọ mi á lókè kó ń gbé mi jáde kúrò lé kí n má fi ìrònú ṣe ra mi léṣe. Ọkùnrin ṣàgbé mi sí mọ́tò, gbé mi jáde lọ sọ́nà Bàdágìrì, ó lọ ra àwọn nǹkan fún mi, gbé mi lọ ṣe fàájì, ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣé nígbà tá a máa dé sílé ṣé máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wo orí TikTok tí mo rí gbogbo nǹkan, ara mi gbọ̀n mi gẹ́ta ara mi òun nìkan tó mú mi ṣe TikTok tí mo ṣe tí mo post yẹn pé kí n má dákẹ́ kú sílé. Bí a ti bá ṣe rẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn lè dìde sọ̀rọ̀ mi kí n ráàánú gbà. Àánú mi ṣàánú mi kí n ráàánú gbà.
Àánú wo ni o fẹ́ rí gbà káwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí raise owó fún ẹ àbí kí wọ́n bí Barakat míì fún ẹ? Sometimes you people talk, you talk out of your sorry. Now you said that your daughter called you that day of the naming ceremony and said, okay, you should give her name. Okay, when eventually you reconcile with your daughter after you've called her that she gave birth and she said, Mommy, oh, you didn't call me. Did you at any time initiate that I want to come over? Definitely you probably was waiting for her to be the one to invite you. Or because of what she had told you about the stepmother, that they said you people can't be in the same place, you thought to yourself that, okay, let me not initiate going to meet her. So when she then called you that morning and said, okay, mommy me, can you give me the name you want to give your grandchild as your first grandchild? You then was like, you felt teary and called the only person remaining for you as a mother who advised you and told you, and the guy now said, the man there said, no, tell her that there's no need, since they don't want you to be there, that they should go ahead, tell their mother there to Olori Aisha to give them the name. Then you got angry. Now who lose? You lost. You lost. If you had initiated that you were coming there and they refused, because what you never initiated, what you never did, we cannot blame them, because they do not know if you yourself you do not want to be there. You did not initiate it. You didn't initiate it. Even the wedding that you were, they were the ones that their daddy gave you clothes and money. It's not as if you have anything that, God forgive me, that you want to go and offer them. And it's not about money. It is about motherhood. If you had initiated it and they refused and said, no, mommy, don't come. Just give me name. That would have been different. But the way you narrated it and the way people are helping you to escalate it, it's as if the girl did not refuse you to come. In what you said now, there's no part that she refused you to come. You said she called you in the morning to ask for name. No part that she said don't come. Aside that you said, few days after the delivery was when the husband called you, which was 5. Your husband said 5 days. Your husband said 5 days. All these people, we saw them the day when they were wedding. They are small kids. And 20-something years old. Did you see them? The boy gone, he be like 18 gone for my eyes. You are the one that will tell them, correct, because you don't have a relationship. If you have a relationship and you call, Yeye, àsìkò yìí ní bá kàbí mọ 5 days ẹgbẹ́ orúkọ ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Gbọ́láwọn. Adébẹ̀bẹ̀, mọ́mí ẹ má bínú, òkè ọ̀hún ni ò jẹ́ kárẹ́, àmọ́ ẹ má bínú mà, mo jẹ̀bi. Bárakádé ti sọ pé òun ti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀, mọ́mí ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ṣebí you had that same relationship with your daughter. But because within you, they've turned back against you from after the wedding, and the scenario of the wedding to you, your daughter cried with the stepmother, and didn't cry when it came to your turn. No hugging. It was so passive. You are already feeling like, you are angry towards your children. That's how I saw it. Maybe she enjoy it. Then you said you shall not see loud. You came to explain yourself so that you want to run Anugba. Anu woni, you want people to raise money for you? Which Anu? Throwing your daughter under the bus and letting people be cursing that innocent child of yours is Anu. Anu woni, Anu wo that you want to get in exchange to those from who and from where? Those are your tomorrow. Those kids are your tomorrow. You allow people curse them for you. You have it. You have that repercussion to deal with, and maybe that will make you happy. Anu wo ni yan fẹ́ rí gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn wo? Ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n rí ọmọ tó dá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí wọ́n bá yín fi èpè ṣọwọ́ sí àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ, àwọn yẹn ni you want to rí àánú gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn? Madam, if they tell me to analyze your matter, I like in the court, they won't even listen to you at all.
Ó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ti bá kámú fọ́lọ́hun tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ohun tó ni mo ṣe yẹn, mo ṣe ni, màá jìyà agbára Ọlọ́run. Ṣùgbọ́n lápẹ́ mi ò ṣe, wọ́n fi bà mí jẹ́ ni. Mo kọ lọ́hùn. Àwọn fúnra wọn náà mọ̀ pé mi ń ṣe obìnrin oníranù, wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi ń ṣe olójú kòkòrò obìnrin. Ṣé ti gbọ́? So gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wù wọ́n kó sọ, ibi tí mo sọ yìí gan tán. Èmi á fi mọ́ lórí ibẹ̀ yẹn, mi ní láti sọ nǹkan kan mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n pé èyí tó fi give excuse pé mo ń dókó kiri náà fi lé mi. Irọ́ ni o. Èmi ò mọ̀ ṣe, mi mọ̀ bá yín dókó o. Mi mọ̀ bá ṣe ń dókó kiri o. Mi mọ̀ ṣe.
She refused to say
In
that
short,
part
that's easy.
because maybe she like give the man say na the man this virgin am. The husband they tell her say òun sọ fún wọn pé òun ló this virgin eh. You know, you say the husband they say make he tell them say òun ló this virgin eh. She not talk am. Maybe she go like give this man say na Oniba of Iba this virgin am. You understand? Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. The man is the man go. They need to go and put that man inside when the wife is talking all this rubbish. The man they need to tie his mouth or put lock his jaw. From ọmọkùnrin, lock his jaw, they should lock his jaw, you know. Hey, Gunners for life, yeah. They watched ball today. It's Ghana. They watched ball today and they did very well. They are happy today. Now yeah, I see my husband no abuse. Happy why not fit step down. They say comment is not working on Facebook. Oh, eh. Eh, eh, Zafi. They say comment is not working on Facebook. But Zafi, some people are commenting now. Cause Zafi, some people are commenting, no. Maybe Zafi has. I just saw it now. Zafi said, comment isn't working on Facebook. You know, Zafi said comment isn't working on Facebook. I'm sorry. I just realized now. I just noticed now. I didn't even know. I'm so sorry. So now back to us. I will not play the girls one. You know. Okay, the thing I don't know. Wow. What's it cool? When I'm done with my chat, I'll call. Me, bó ṣe rí ni. Bó fóònù yìí mo kò tiẹ̀ jù síbì kan ni. Ó mà ṣe o. Ó mà ṣe o. A pè yín tí n bá ti ṣe tó ń sìn. Ọlọ́run á fọ̀run kẹ́ wọn. Ó ṣe o. A family friend's father died. Nobody wants their father to die. Sure. And I didn't know they've messaged me since. This one, I started, I don't drop am. It's my business phone. No, it's my business phone. Somebody says, Iya Baraka comes across as someone that always feels she is the victim. Everyone wronged her and she's at the receiving end of the cane. Fafa. Fafa. Zafi, it's your turn now. Zafi, it's only you because people are typing now. Zafi. So, Sister Barbara is saying, Zafi, it's your turn now. Zafi, it's your turn. People are typing. What happened? What happened? Thanks for the compliment. God bless you, Zafi. God bless you. So now let's go. Let's forge on. Let's now listen to the daughter. Okay? Let's listen to the daughter. Let's listen. Because in everything, you see, it's information that they give us, we walk around with. If they do not give us information, we can't, we just analyze based on what we see and guesswork, and that one most time is not accurate because we only guess. But from what they say, that will make sense. You are now left with, do you believe what they are saying or not? But most of the things that I heard from Mama Baraka, I agreed, I believed her, but I chastised her and I argued and I came across her as to what she's saying. It is for what she is saying that I'm using to judge her matter. It's not by guessing now, like we initially did, you understand, when we saw the wedding party and everything, or the engagement and wedding, you know. So let's go ahead and listen to Barakat. Sorry, to Shakirat. Let's listen to her. I'm going to bring it now. then I will read some of your comment. I want to see how many of us reason, how we take things and how we reason. I just want to see how we reason, Bashema reason. I'm thinking, did I leave this girl's post somewhere else? Okay.
Thanks, my dad. My dad said I should give her my mom's number, which my daddy honored her, called her. On my first day, I will maybe what the boy she didn't allow rank when I go fishing. That's my daddy. I wish she came.
I'm sorry. So a lot of people have condemned how she spoke English and everything. Number one, it's not everybody that is good in this English show. I don't know. When you go to Turkey, I've helped them at one point as an influencer for those that want to go and study in Turkey. And I must tell you, they don't study in English show. You must learn Turkey. You have to learn Turkey. So if you are not grounded in English, before you go further education in Turkey to maybe like university level and all those things, a lie, your English will just be as a blunder. Do you understand? If you just have basic secondary school sat level, you proceeded further to further your education. I bet it was one of those further education, Turkey and all those things. He sponsored them to go and study in Turkey. So both of them were in Turkey and they did their university in Turkey. So people have been complaining. I've seen a lot of nasty comments towards this lady. In everything. To me, I just would look for excuse to explain things. I think Turkey is not really a good place for English. They don't speak English there at all. Oh. They don't. Oh. You must learn everything in Turkey language. Yes. Ask. I remember some of those people that went through me then. They were like, Turkey. Some of them took their children away to another country after they realized that it's Turkey. You must learn Turkey by force, by fire. So do not mind how she's talking, because it seemed like somebody speaking English but not English, but it's English she's speaking. So don't worry. Most important is the idea that you need, and please follow it like that.
And when she come,
wait, let me start.
And when she come over, this is my mom now.
Sorry.
It's my dad. My dad said I should give her my mom's number, which my daddy honored her, called her. On my first day, I will maybe what the boy she didn't allow rank when I go fishing.
Ọmọ ẹ fẹ́ ṣèyàwó. Sorry, she said it was her that the daddy called and said, your daughter wants to wed though. Come with your family. But she made us understand it was 4 days to the wedding. We are not going to go back to that. I want to believe Mama Barakat. I'm not going to, so I've answered it. I think it's because why? What? I think it's because it's just for her to come now. They don't think she will bring anything more than come with yourself and your family and come and do. But nobody followed her, or she didn't bother because she didn't know what she was going to expect. But let's follow the sister. Yeye also the school one goes to in Nigeria. I schooled in Turkey and my English taught in English. Her foundation in Nigeria wasn't great. Okay, yeah, it's possible. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're correct. I wouldn't argue that in any way. I see people really insulting her based on that, but I can't.
Thanks, my dad. My dad said I should give her my mom's number, which my daddy honored her, called her. On my first day, I will maybe what the boy she didn't allow rank when I go fishing. That's my daddy. I wish she came. And when she come over, this is my mom. I'm staying with. Honor you with full happiness. Take you from where you sit at the compound. Bring you like hey, she has to even lead and greet you. She does not even she does not even give a fuck what is even going on at all at all. She give you a good honor. She honor you very, very well. There's no hours. She's one that train and come on. She know what she go through in her head. And the girl is not doing introduction. There's no honor. The emotion will be totally different from you that you were not there when we were growing up. We are coming up.
So did you get that answer there where I said there was a bit of jealousy because Barakat was crying when it came to her mother, stepmother's turn, and her face was just normal. So the mother felt bad. So the sister is explaining to us that there's no how that it won't happen this way because you were not there with us when we were growing up. We know this woman as a mother. She is the one that stood as a mother for us whilst we were with our daddy, and she took good care of us. She didn't act and towards us as if and as though we are stepchildren. She groomed us, brought us up. You understand? So she is the one explaining there's no how it will happen in that way where there was more affection between stepmama and the real biological mother, which is Kudirat. Are you getting me now? That's where Kudirat is thinking that they have turned her child against her. That's to her, that thing she saw is that they've turned her child against her. They want to call your mom, see you. Listen, oh.
And this woman never used that to do anything against you at all at all. I will have not come outside though, but for the fact that mommy come outside and determine my father's name, determine my father's image is very, very bad. I called you. And for this part, I was one that lived with you. And it was your mom that trained me and come up. I am the one that leave your house and go back to my father's side with my own hand. And this woman welcomed me with full confidence. Start like rebuild me all over again. Rebuild me all over like your own child. Everything that this woman have done, and you are still using this thing to repay her back, is not good. I'm a bimo, I'm a lolioko. I'm still telling you, this thing that you are coming on social media, if I want to marry now, with my family in-law said, they will not want to accept me, they want to reason, because there's no how something on social media. If anything wants to happen, they will surely bring it back. Social media can never forget anything. They will bring it back. I talk to you as my own mother. You said shouting that okay, if it's that one, you and your sister should leave me alone. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Is it because of the small chill that you guys are giving me, that you guys are doing all this kind of thing? I don't want, let me hold my 3 children. You and your sister to go and meet your father. That's what you told us. I forwarded everything to your husband. Your husband said I should calm down. That I know my mommy. If she's angry, she's ready to scatter everything. I'm like, I don't want to exchange her because I will not want to do something that will regret in the future. To my opinion, no matter share so long, I told you. The husband said I should not worry. Since then, mommy did not call me, no message me. I leave her alone because when she's angry, she's angry. I will leave her alone. I will not say anything. Even my sister naming ceremony, my daddy called me. No, I called the day that my sister gave birth. That moment, my sister gave birth very early in the morning. As we heard the news, I carried my phone. When I was not from my mom, I gave my mommy 10 good missed calls. My mommy refused to pick it. She has to block that line. I have to fall on that phone again. You use it and be calling. I have to call her husband. I bought me bye. Just number mom, she many number. My sister called you daddy that she gave birth. You did not pick her call for 3 good days. You did not pick her call at all. Now the 4th days when she called you, you did not pick. She be you are a mother, you will say
Wait, oh, you see all these parts? You know, are you people getting where there's a mix-up? You know, you can tell that after the wedding, there has been malice of how the mother feels really neglected on the day of the wedding. She's somehow like feeling left out. She really feels that Barakat showed stepmother more love and dad and everything, and she didn't really feel among them anymore. So there has been that underlining issue between them underneath. You understand? Now, Barakat gave birth. Mommy said, the Barakat said, yeah, Barakat called her, but the husband was saying 5 days after was when the husband called her. Do you understand? That was what she said. But somebody had already greeted Ayale, who happens to be Oniba of Iba's ex-wife too or something, had greeted her or something, celebrated with her or something like that before Barakat called. So when Barakat was calling her, maybe a few days after her childbearing, I don't know, she refused to pick the call. Even though the sister was calling, she gave the mother 10 missed calls. The mother didn't pick the call because people had already said, like maybe that early in the morning. So since she didn't hear from the daughter within that minute hour, she felt, why would she be the one they will not be telling maybe a day later or few hours later? She felt as Baraka was coming out from the labor room. It all depends on the closeness between you and the child, which is the gospel truth. Like me, as I'm leaving the labor room, of course, if somebody coming out from labor, will you even remember yourself? Being her first time gone, she won't be normal. It's my husband that calls. Ọkọ mi ló máa bẹ̀ sí pé our parents á máa yọ̀ fún wọn. You understand? Go call my mama, call your own mama, call our papa, call their. You understand? It's the men that call. So you don't have a relationship with your daughter. Maybe it's after a few days now. She now started calling people herself. Maybe she and her sister have spoken and everything. She now started and decided to call you. Or the husband now didn't call you until 5 days because you probably doesn't even know you. From the way I'm seeing the story. Do you understand? Because that girl, this one is saying, I'm the one that lived with you. And I use my hand to carry myself, come out from your house. People are saying, your mother is your mother. True. But remember that there has to be a relationship. If there's no relationship, these kids, as the mother also said, they take care of her. So once she did it, the faults and the problem started from after the wedding, and she felt Baraka leaned more on the stepmother side, and the critical bloggers, that have been talking, they say adding their own salt and pepper, abusing Baraka, abusing the Alagaduro, everything like that, not putting into consideration Barakat. What relationship does she have with mommy? The one that even lived with her said she carry her hand come out for her place. That it wasn't even her that took care of her. It was grandma, that is her own mom, who is late now, Kudirat's mom, that took care of her. Because she has found her own way too. She's now married to somebody else. Even if she's not married, but the girl said it's not her that took care of her. And this girl is explaining here that when your daughter then called you, you were meant to ask, Mommy, can I start coming? Like my own mother, she will never say, can I start coming? It depends on the kind of mother that you have. It depends on the kind of mother that you have. My mother will not start saying, can I start coming? For what? My mother will not start saying that. She has, in fact, I'm even the luckiest one because that's my daughter, Koinsola. She was taken care of by my mom, but with nanny. Nanny day. It's most time mothers that don't have anything really doing, that will leave their job, they will plan it. Most mothers really, they don't like coming to come and stay with you. What is the cost? Why can't you get a nanny if you must? You understand? Like my mother now, I've never seen her say, can I start coming? When we all even relocated abroad and we are living abroad, I don't see when you now go train your children. She will when we go to Nigeria and we go there, we have our nannies that will follow us to granny's house. It's not that can I come and sit down and come and say, I'm not using this thing to lie. It all depends on the kind of job or the kind of person that mommy is. So if you wanted it, you should have suggested it. Do you want me to come down? Ṣé kí n máa bọ̀ ní ibo lo bímọ sí? Which is what the daughter said too. And I made sense from it. Èmi reason nǹkan tọ́mọ yìí sọ. Some of you are just abusing this girl. You are not putting into consideration to what she's saying as a child. Listen.
Ibo ni ilé ẹ wà o, báwo ni everything ló jẹ́ kí n tẹ̀ wá kí n wá rọmọ kí n wá ṣe kí mom did not say anything that. Mommy did not even say this or that. So mommy did not say anything. Like, even my sister's husband called my mom. Mommy did not first speak. When she last speak, the guy said I was beating and stuff like that. He explained things to you like, okay, did not tell us that you want to come and stuff. When you did not take that kind of a step, okay, that name ceremony day. My sister said, Auntie me, mommy must come on fair wa. Come and say I won't face anything. Kin ma she by. I was like, okay, call her. When we called her, she first keep quiet, she's not saying anything. Then my sister has to ask her, okay, tell about Efewa. Kini o kote first so money to pick first grandchild in Lily. What my mommy said. Yaya is shouting and Kelobako Somoluko, which is very, very bitter to me. My sister could not say anything. She just hung the call on me. We did the name and everything. That night, my daddy called me. White mommy or she was saying, name ceremony above. I told him that we called her, we did this, but she did not. My dad was like, am I see what my mom is doing to her, to him? That way, it's because of us, but then everything is fine. I should not worry. I told my dad, my dad should not be angry. That he knows her and stuff. I've told you that anything that goes on in between me and my daddy, me and my sister did not know anything involved of it. You don't expect us to put mouth inside. It's both of you issue. Àwọn ọmọ la jẹ́ a lè fẹnu sí ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá àti bàbá. Tó kó tó máa padà parí máa padà forí ẹ̀ fi kó fan lẹ́ni. Adákẹ́ and so anything. We did not say anything, we did not do anything wrong. That most times that my mom will have issue, mom will be giving me different type of sway, different type of issue. I'll tell my mom, do you even know what I'm feeling right now? Do you know how I'm feeling? Do you even know if I'm inside trouble right now? Mom will say, guys, not her business. Anytime she asks me for money, that is she's to say, how come me that if I don't even have money, I will make sure I go meet my father. I'll go to my dad, daddy me, you. My dad like, okay, let's go. And I will send you the money immediately.
Are you hearing?
I'll give you the money immediately. I'll give it to you.
You see that it's not as if these kids work, oh. She will tax her children. Okay, this one, the older one, or the eldest, she will tax. That one will go to the daddy and say, daddy me, my mommy needs money. I want to send money to my mommy. Meanwhile, mommy is married. It's wine, but it's non-alcoholic wine. Let me show you. This is what I hope. This is it. It's non-alcoholic wine. This is it. I just opened one. So, Sister Barbara, that just distracted me. I just enjoy with Sunana. Assassin win today. You know. Yeah. So you see, look at her explanation and look at from the perspective this girl is looking at things. She will go to her mom. She will go to her dad. Sorry, daddy, mommy go tax her. The girls are not working. How they love bad daddy. And remember what she said? She said, number one, daddy, mommy didn't even initiate it. She didn't even say she'll come. And from everything mommy told us, you can see that it is true that they spoke to mommy in the morning of the naming. And the Baraka told the older sister that, mommy didn't say she's coming. No. What do you think I should do? Be blah, blah, blah. Okay, call her. Call her. They called her and she asked her, what do you want to name the child? Because she did not initiate that she wants to come. It's just common, it's just common sense, people. It's common sense. This is just mere manipulation. Kò jẹ mí o, kò jẹ mí. Mi ò ní parọ́, kò jẹ mí. Mi ò ní parọ́. If they ask me, ṣé àwọn ọmọ yìí ṣe búburú? Personally, I do not see it that way. If they ask me, Oniba of Iba, yes, it may be true he has done bad to her by jilting her, by beating her in those days, but at least he don't carry him wahala go. Ẹni tó ná yàn kó tó kó bá sùn fún yàn. Ṣé kò, is it not good? Is it not even for her own good that the man left her? Abi, for me, except ẹlòmíì, you know some people, ara wọn like ìyà. Èmi ara mi ò like ìyà. Ẹni tó ná yàn tó, somebody that beats one, it's better you go and look for a man that will appreciate you and cherish you, which I think she has now, but she's not contented and she doesn't appreciate the man. She wants to be with Oniba of Iba. That is where her eyes is. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe obìnrin yẹn, she is not contented with what God has given her. Because by now, she's supposed to have gone past this kind of complaints. All these petty things should not even be her business. To be sincere, for as long as her children, they know her and they have rapport with her, she's even on the receiving end already. Àwọn ọmọ ò tí ì pọjọ́ wo èpò ṣùgbọ́n they are yet to start working. You are already enjoying them, and it is via their father. It is that man putting money there. The man still asks of her, why didn't your mommy come for the naming? They couldn't give a good answer. And the man was like, can you see what your mommy is doing? And the girl said, well, that's him. You know her. You know her. They already know her. There's no reason for those girls to be, if they see that their daddy is really terrible, they will rather keep short. They won't talk. That the man is terrible, they will rather keep short. They won't say good. They will keep short. And in their hearts, they are hurting. Do you understand? Then they will keep short. They won't come out and be talking that what their mommy is doing is unfair. They will know that their daddy is terrible. But the way these kids are talking, I cannot but to say Mommy Barakat is the one feeling too entitled and wants to still be with that man. She is not contented and she's not happy with what God has given to her. For her to even say she put Gamali because Barakat called her and asked her, what do you want to name your child? She decided to take her life. Isn't that trying to make that girl feel very bad about, assuming she by herself? What is she trying to insinuate to the world? Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí àbí nǹkan míì dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ á sọ fóbìnrin yìí pé no, separate it. You want to be with Oniba of Iba, forget him. God has given you your own. Move on. And your children, it's so glaring. Those kids are good kids. They are not the way you are trying to portray them. They are not. If they are, you too wouldn't say that it was after the wedding that things have changed. When they were in Turkey, they were taking care of you in their own little way. Àwọn ọmọ tí ò ṣiṣẹ́. No. The story is not straight.
You were now coming on social media, painting us black, painting my father black, which man I never discussed any negative things about you. Till today, this matter is still going on. The only statement my father mentioned that did I see what my mom is doing, damaging his image. But online your mom in Bongo. So bad she bet my worry. Because we just so jibele boy, I shall continue she. And I told my dad that there's nothing I want to do. I've talked to her, I've begged her, I've did okay this morning, then I saw this. I called my mom, I went kilo shele bye. Oh, my mom said, what I could see, and I was like, why are you okay? Why are you no different on social media? Well, your daughter, we are seeing all this thing you are doing. All this now happens on social media. If you eventually want to settle this thing, you don't expect us to behave the same way with you again. Because we'll be scared that if we start again, we can start doing all that thing again. You are just blaming all this woman because this woman never treat us bad, never even treat your children bad, never even treat you bad. She did good, and then she be someone low. Which could they do? That mommy was that so sad me was that come. That is somebody should come and send that come and address, but I can't take it. I can't take because I know the kind of pain. I know the struggle this woman struggle just because for us to be a better woman beating today. For me to even be like this is this woman power.
She's talking about the stepmother that for her to have gotten to this stage in life is this woman's power, meaning the stepmother. You understand? Let me tell you one thing. If a man is good, and you as children, you stay with a man and you are not that woman's child and the man is taking care of you, forget it, credit that woman with that man. Because if the woman doesn't give that man that opportunity, as in that rest of mind and that chance, and kò ń ṣe ológun àwọn jazz women, they won't take care of you. You won't even succeed in that home. So these children know what they are saying. It's only this mother, their own mother, that is not reasonable and is not sensible. Àwọn ọmọ kékeré yìí, they are talking and I'm seeing and I'm reasoning with them that if not for this woman, if it's saw some other women, they won't even see their father's face on ground though. Àti kọ̀yìn wọn síra wọn, the man won't even want to see them. But no, she accommodated all of them and took them as her children. It doesn't matter what you people take it as. I said it, so anything you like, call it. And those kids are succeeding right in front of her. Whoa, cool. Then it's you now, their mother, that decided to put them into anything. If God forbid anything happens to those children, who will you blame? You will start to blame stepmother when you are the one that you took them and went to put them in the lion's den and said people that are gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí woman yìí kà sílẹ̀, èwo ló make Greek sense ńbẹ̀ tí wọ́n lè fi throw àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ under the bus. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wa. True mothers are tòótọ́, they can never do this. Nonsense ni woman yìí ṣe. Nonsense.
There's some woman that will be poisoning their husband's mind against that stepchildren.
True.
But this woman never did anything so. She take us like her own children. Why is not because of us now? You are destroying the woman's image, destroying my father's image. A man that sit on his own, find you everything will be better for his kingdom and everything, his children's life will be better. You never for once call this like a shaman who could touch you, a woman have never done that. And this man never asked you. When I was my mom, you don't come to our house at the other palace there. This man never stop you not to enter this house. You even enter the palace, sit down. We welcome you well. We'll do everything. You are the one you start married, you start getting married to one affair like that, that the affair starts seeing with friends. You stop coming to us. Even if we call you, donate to you only ask us his money. And if we don't give you start using your breast, your womb, everything to be swaying for us, your children. Making us be feeling bad. Mommy cannot say that. Mommy cannot say that whenever she gives me voice notes when she's crying, I will not react immediately. I can never hear my mommy crying and my body will be okay. I'll start shaking, start rushing just for me to.
Hello. Let's cool down.
That's how we tell her. And then nothing pain me. I'm not angry with her or have any conscience against her. The only thing that pain me is the fact that you spoiled my father. That's what I am not happy for. You spoiled my father as me because that is what you said.
With networking. That's the network. So we stop there for today. Alai. If you ask me anything about Kudi, you ask me Pere on this matter, she's guilty. Kò jàre kankan. She's not jàre at all. This one, no. And that first time when they do wedding, that she went mind her business, do as she like, that we were saying, oh, Mashiwa, yeah, you know. But this one, she's at fault from beginning to the end. She rojọ́, she jẹ̀bi, she everything, ó jẹ̀bi láti bí by there anywhere. Her children, they àwọn jàre ẹ̀ in this matter. Though she has come out to cry, yo. She has come out to cry. Let me show you people when she now cry. She was now making it look as if they've threatened her life. She was not crying. Àníwọ́n ní àsunkún rojọ́ ilé ló máa ń tú. Me, I don't, all those ẹkún yẹn are not chop am. Ẹ má bínú.
Torí ti t'Ọlọ́run. Mo fi Ọlọ́run wá bẹ̀rù. Bí àgbọ́mà, wàláhì orí ìkúnlẹ̀ ni mo wà yìí. Gbogbo ibi tí mo bá gbà ṣọ̀bọ oníbà. Ó dáríjì mi torí ti t'Ọlọ́run ọba. Ó fi mí yá ànábì àmọ́mọ́ ànábì sallallahu alaihi wasallam kó jọ tó ń t'Ọlọ́run. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó ṣàforíjì fún gbogbo àṣìṣe mi. Ìbànújẹ́ ọkàn ló jẹ́ kí n ṣe kó foríjì mi. Kí n lè ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ tó kù. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n.
No, why are you making it? So you don't want to do Iya, Barakat, and Iya, the first one, Shakirat, Shola. You don't want to do their Iya. You are saying Kileshe, Ya, Motoku, and everything. Go and sit down, Jare, my name say, go and sit down. Me like Ike on my shebe. That is manipulation. That is manipulation. She came out now and said, Eba mi be ya, the king, they are making it look as if either the king has sent jazz to her or have threatened her or something. It's possible he did. I'm not saying that it's not, because I heard that the man used to be like MC before. You know, this, what's this one? Coco Saria then before. I heard, I don't know, allegedly. But nevertheless, you see, you both should be protecting your children's lives. And so you are the weakest link in this matter. All these things that you came out and the way you escalated it, kò le tó yẹn. Wallahi. Because see, in everything that girl spoke, that's your firstborn. Ó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ bọ́mọ tí wọ́n kọ́lé. Wallahi. She spoke gently, spoke reasonably, spoke her mind, I want to believe, and there was no part she's abused her mother. No. Ọmọ tó gbẹ̀kọ́ ni. And she said she left your place to go and meet her stepmother, and the way she spoke, even for them to come and even tell you something, you went on air to say it. They have said that this person said this thing. They can't come and even confide in you. When you are angry, you came to the air now to come and spill it. What are you trying to do there? Other children are also in that kingdom. Their mother is not doing like this. You understand? Their mothers, hello, bring that volume down. Their mothers, they are not doing like this. Their mother is not coming out to come and be narrating all these jagbajantis that you are doing. You are disgracing your children. You are disgracing the kingdom. You are not the first woman that you will leave your marriage. That be your marriage, they will jilt you. It has been 1 year, 2. At least you are already. God has done you well. You are now married to somebody else. You are not married. God has been good. You now have 3 children with another man. Why not stay there and let this matter rest? Do with your children accordingly. If God allows them to let go this matter. If Oniba of Iba, God beg him, you know, after you've pleaded, his children, they will beg him. Then let it rest. Do with your children if you want to. Don't come and cause any problem in that marriage and in that home when you are not even there anymore. You are no more there. Go. Stop disgracing your children. You are not the only one. Other people also have children there. Their mothers are not coming out to come and tell us all this. It's not good. It's not good. You have chopped the koboko donkey years ago. It's not as if they want. I mean, you want to go back and be chopping koboko. Leave the ones that can chop koboko and be showing fine face to us. Leave them. Deal with your husband, your children, and your own children. The man is nice to you. The man is nice to you. They even said, the daughter said something after the marriage, you didn't call her one day and say thank you. Ah, you tried, thank you. Even if it's eye service, you were angry because your daughter cried into her arms, all those things hurt you. But let me tell you, that is life. That is life. That's why I always say to you people, I'm sincere. Anybody that don't like what I'm going to say. When you are leaving, go with your children. When you are coming back, come back with your children. Leaving your children, you are already, no matter what, those children is their father's home. Forget it. You forget it. So, not be person wey ọmọ rí tó ń tọ́jú òun ló máa mọ̀ ní ìyá ni àti bàbá. Na person wey pikin see say this is who I know as mommy. If they want to get something from daddy, it's maybe that Olori Aisha they go to. Olori Aisha will be the one to say ẹ ṣé fún wọn, ẹ ṣé fún wọn. If she doesn't say it like that, daddy will not probably do it. And people will say, it's the wife tó fẹ́ ni ò jẹ́ kó tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Abi people don't know. Àìmọye wife, pikin wey dey live with men, wey be say stepmother go don turn the pikin head like this. Orí ẹ̀ ti máa yá, ti máa rìn kiri, á ti mugbó lọ. But for those children to be successful, and that girl also understands this old thing. The girl said, if not for this woman, hello, I will off that thing now and throw it away. Off it. So if not for these children, that the mommy, Olori, that her life would not make any sense. That her life would make no sense. It's important we take note of all those things. And the children, we see, when two elephants fight, they say it is the grass there that suffers the most. Every time in the court, it's the children's best interest that is put into consideration first in broken homes. Assuming you carry your children along, it won't be like that. But the children went back. Let me go back to my father. When I'm with him, life will get better. And it happened like that. And she's cool. In this matter, jàre, Kudira ló jẹ̀bi o. Kudirat Ahmed ló jẹ̀bi. Ó jẹ̀bi ni. Jẹ̀bi gbogbo ẹ̀. So that's it. She has begged, and I pray that Oniba of Iba agrees to it. Okay. She's begging.
Ẹjọ́ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n mà kó dáríjì mí o ọmọdé ló ṣe mí o mi ní fàṣọ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ṣọ́ mọ́ láyé kó lè bá mi bẹ̀ olórí náà olórí Aisha tó lórí Àbíkẹ́ kó dáríjì mí kó má bínú pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní kálukú sọ sí wọn lára èmi ni mo fà á o kó ṣàforíjì fún mi kó jọ torí tọ̀ lọ́ọ̀ kó jọ kó má bínú kó jọ wọ́n bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ kábíyèsí kó dáríjì mí ṣe bọ́ mà ìjọba ẹjọ́ kíkọ́kọ́ lè máa ṣe ní tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ẹ̀gbọ́n. ẹjọ́ sáwà lè bẹ̀rẹ̀.
No, lẹ fẹ́ gbèsè èyí tẹ́ gbogbo yín dàrú náà ló pọ̀ jù. So that's it. So she begged. She came out to beg, and that was after the daughter did that video. She came out to beg. I'm sure the children, maybe God will enter them. God will talk to them. I pray you people fire immoral. You understand? Tomodeba, thank God, I'm glad that you people didn't say anything that I would have felt. And you said it, and that's very good of you to have taken note. Forgive your mom, forgive her. But you may hopefully people that are good will be telling her the truth. Forgive your mom. If her mommy immoral. Even if some of them they are not perfect. Your mother is your mother. May she realize that all these things she's doing, she's just trying to block you people's ways. And that's to her own selfishness. She should go and deal with her husband, face her husband and her life. You people are not the cause of the marital breakdown, and she needs to move on. So the part you people will play in her life, she will. And she should just stay aside and stay with her children and her husband. And with you people too, give her access to you people. When Barakat, if she can have a space in her heart also, all those èpè tí àwọn èèyàn tí ò mọ̀ yín tí wọ́n ń ṣe orí wọn ló máa padà sí. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ò lè, I kuku know your father, á ti rìn yín nínú ibi tó yẹ kó rìn yín mọ́. I'm sure àwọn irúnmọlẹ̀ ń ṣọ́ yín, àwọn orí adé ń ṣọ́ yín níbẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ẹni tí ò hùwà èpè, èpè ò kí ń mú wọn. So all these people that just cause àwọn ní ayé wọn ò dá tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n ṣe ń gbà àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣépè. So sorry. Barakat àti Ṣọlá, Kudirat Ahmed, madam, ẹ lọ tún ìwà yín ṣe, ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ̀bi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, eléyìí ẹ jẹ̀bi ní láyé àti lálùjọ náà, alikama àbí gbogbo ẹ jẹ̀bi, kò sí story kankan tẹ gbogbo àwíjàre yín pápápápá foul ló bọ́ sí lọ́dọ̀ mi. So good night everybody o, ó dàárọ̀ àsùnjí o, good night o, ó dàárọ̀ o, God bless all of you o. It is well with all of us. So Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká disgrace àwọn ọmọ wa, àlè gbé disgrace wá fáwọn ọmọ wa, àlè tú ìdí àwọn ọmọ wa síta o, àlè tú àwọn ọmọ wa síta o, àní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o, àní disgrace ìdílé wa o. She disgrace herself nisha, so it is well with her. And let me advise lastly, anything happen to you, go and carry Gama. Sister Folashade Folarin, hello darling sis. You go and be carrying Gamali to go and drink. Oh, they should have left you. Now you lose. Àwọn ọmọ aláyọ̀, àwọn ọmọ olóríire, àwọn tó ti dàgbà, the ones that are even growing, tó ṣì máa tọ́jú ìyá, you would have just pie like that, pie for no reason. You will. Irú àwọn kú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló dẹ̀ máa ń dùn mọ́ iṣu, á wò pé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ para ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ ṣì máa tọ́jú èèyàn á para ẹ̀ for no reason. Ìyẹn gangan wọ́n ń pè ní èdì, kíyàn gan má jẹ́ atọ́kù fún èdì nínà agbára ti go and chop Gamali and leave the world for àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ ìyá kọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ìyá àwọn máa ṣe àwọn tó bí wọn á jèrè wọn nínà ní kíni bàbá wọn kú wà, so bàbá wọn á jèrè wọn náà, so abẹ́gi kíní kan ni wọ́n máa fi máa ń bẹ̀yẹ̀ pé don't cry yourself ìyẹn ní kíni àwọn tó wà láyé gan struggle láti wà ń bẹ̀. They should have left you, that epo pupa, they just help you. They should have left you so you not be begging to stay alive. Okay. Well, it is well with all of us. Who gone mole? Agbóṣkòs. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ọmọ àwọn tó wọlé lórí àwọn ní you can see people wey wan enter inside the third mainland bridge Oluweri when they see death true not be them say make them put them back. Ẹ tó fẹ́ kó sọ fún ọkùnrin ó fẹ́ kú o tí ẹni sọ fẹ́ anybody akọ̀ máa jí gbọ́ pé ẹni yẹn ti sọdá sọ̀run ni. If Pamoy still dey meet am kò tí ì yọ para night. If Pamoy still dey work am and you never ready to kpai, you go chop the thing wey you say Pamoy no go work. Good night everybody, God bless all of us. Kashifo no dara, I love you all. Bye YouTubers, God bless you all. Bye.